1. We're live.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Midwest Mash, the 10th Midwest Mash. We are 2.5 months into our circuit, the only St. Louis online for Guilty Gear Strive, and not only the only, but the biggest, and the smallest, and everything in between. Today, we do have the largest number by a very, very, very good amount. We've reached 24 attendees, and our past record was 17. So, coming into this week, I think we're going to have the best competition we've seen so far. I see we're hearing double. Do you guys hear double on my end?
You're hearing double. Let me fix that. Should be... hold on. It should be fixed.
All right. Jeezi, can you type in chat and let me know if that's been fixed?
Sorry about that.
Oh, good. Yeah, perfect. Thank you, Sorek. Today, we are coming into the 10th Midwest Mash. We have 25, it looks like. Oh my god, we have 25. We're going to make sure the seating is good. We have set aside one match from the first round that we are going to watch. Then everything from Winners Round 2 onwards will be streamed. Top 8 will be streamed as well. So we're going to make sure we get everybody's matches in here. We'll be trying to make it quick and efficient with how many people we have. But we'll get everybody's matches featured. If you're in losers, if you do not have a chance and you want to be in our weekly VOD review on Thursday, make sure you @ me in the Discord. And we will make sure we get you on stream and we will get you in that VOD review. To start us off, I do want to introduce our co-commentators today. We have the resident streamer, Derfla.
Hello.
Thank you, Derfla, for streaming yet again this week.
Oh,
we have an old friend of mine coming out for the first time in a while, GanonDegenerate.
How's it going? It's been quite a while, but I'm very glad to be back on the mic.
This time he signed up.
I actually signed up. It's crazy.
Last but certainly not least, we have the resident, I think my most common co-commentator aside from Jeezi, Mr. Requiem.
Yo, what's going on?
All right. And Jeezi, you have a good point. We're going to see about if we can stream all of round 2. With how many we have, we might need to pick and choose. So we're going to go off feeling on that one. But we will be streaming one game from round 1, and then probably pick and choosing from round 2. And then everything from Winners Round 3 onwards will be streamed for sure. We just need to make sure that we are managing our time here. To start us off, we did talk and we found 2 people who I believe have not been streamed yet. Let me pull this up. We have MDN Moon and Babylon, who are going to be our first round on stream. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to let you guys take over. I'm going to @ them in the Discord, and we'll get this ball rolling.
Thank you so much,
All
Galanos. It's been a pleasure. Hope to see you in losers finals at the very least.
Oh, it'll be winners grand finals. Don't
Yeah. Grand finals.
All right, so I'm not familiar with Moon, but Babylon's a friend of mine that has a particularly interesting character pool. So I do wonder.
Yeah,
Interesting
personally, I have
character
not
pool,
heard
you
of
say.
either of these players, so it's going to be a very interesting watch.
Well, they're both new. I believe this is both the first Midwest match that either of them have entered. So almost a perfect match for us to stream first.
Oops. Let me off that.
Get this guy off of the playmat. Alright, so we got Moon in the room. I think we're just waiting for Babylon to get in here.
Yep. Do we have the stream link or the stream code like to get into that? Yeah, we do. Okay.
Yep, the code for the stream room has been posted. Everybody, if you're listening to the stream, if you need any information about where the stream room is, just go into the stream matches channel. I've added everybody, and I'll be calling out who should be coming in. The room code is in that initial announcement for today, alongside the Twitch stream. And Derfla helpfully just posted it in bold, so you shouldn't miss it.
Alright. I think we're ready to go. Let's go ahead and get this started. Looks like we've got two pretty rare characters up on stage. We've got an Asuka and a Faust. I don't think I've ever seen this matchup before.
Minecraft.
It's definitely an interesting one. Babylon absolutely has the meteor luck. I think we were playing just for fun a couple of days ago, and they pulled 4 meteors in a round on me.
Jesus. He's got the luck on his side, but let's see if he can get the luck in favor against this Asuka player.
We will see. Both of these characters are extremely luck dependent. It's kind of funny to see. We got like an RNG matchup round 1.
Letting the intros rock. I vibe with it.
It's definitely a vibe. The intros in this game are phenomenal. It's a shame they get skipped through by most people.
I am very curious as to how round start is going to play out, so let's see.
Just throwing the cube raw. I think that was a 6H from Babylon.
Pressing a little bit of a slow button. Using the knockdown to set up 2 bombs.
Did get tagged by the second one. Oh, there's counter hit 6P.
Kind of pressing buttons and playing to their strengths in neutral.
Yep.
Unfortunately, not reacting to that overhead.
Ooh, we have a reversal here. Hold on, maybe this is exactly what Babylon needs.
Interesting.
Can one of you please share your screen on Discord so that I can pull this up? Thank you.
There we go. So let's see. A little bit of Faust pressure going.
Alright,
I didn't go normal sequence
with the fire.
Yeah, the afro popping, and then a meaty tornado to get the kill. It's a nice little turnaround on that round from Babylon.
Finally starting to use some of his good round start options.
Yep. Full Scarecrow. Banana Peel set up there. See some interesting trades with cubes here. That Faust scalpel reaches so far.
Gets hit out of their own item toss. The 2D will start the pressure, but opts not to take the Oki.
Mini Faust on.
Looking at that hand, we're seeing no spells, but we do have the Chaos option and Mana Reload. So they're going to have to steal a turn here in order to get their resources rolling again.
Found it on the 6H, now we're going. Babylon mashes out of the corner. There's the command grab coming out.
I seem to have noticed that Babylon is really kind of using and abusing a lot of his neutral buttons, especially in like the mid-range. But I think he could be utilizing a little bit more of his gimmicks, like abusing that afro with the extended hurt box. Wasn't really using much of the fuzzy setups, but I think we might see an adaptation within
potentially.
Babylon. Potentially.
Yeah. Now, double arpeggio will get the ball rolling now.
I do potentially see a bit of maybe a lack of matchup knowledge on Babylon's side.
And I think on the opposite spectrum, Moon is utilizing a little bit too much of their gimmicks, relying wholesale on their spells as opposed to pressuring with some of their normals. Only really using 6H for mix-ups.
Yeah, I mean, it's a rough balance to make, though. If you really watch good Asukas, they do throw their normals in there because you do have to... What a good 6P. You do have to rely on those normals, but the spells are by far what the character is built around, and you really want to kind of spam them. In these scenarios, though, it's just going to be about managing which spells you have, because if you're over-relying on the spells and you get bad RNG, you're just left in the dirt.
So this is kind of like a battle between two fundamentally different players and how they go about using these RNG elements of their character. And I think that's pretty interesting.
Oh no, what an unfortunate burst. Although, maybe we'll find out. Little reset with the command grab, just take the round.
A little bit scary to reset there, but definitely could have taken the game with a strike. But the throw works,
Work. Entirely possible Babylon wasn't quite counting on that, ending up being a counter hit on that close slash.
Yeah, it can be rough to react to that sometimes. We do get the wall break with the super here. Let's see the resource reloading. It's the lightning.
Mana card is in full effect.
Ooh.
Counter hit 2H.
That's expensive.
Going for a full combo.
That's a really rough whiff on the reversal. It's kind of
Definitely.
unfortunate, but it's starting to
With the
fight. Good play
reversal,
back.
especially, it costs 18% of his mana meter, so it's tied up there with Arpeggio. It is rough to miss that.
Mhm.
See, another round 3 here. Both these players pretty evenly matched. Does nab the burst there. We have 2 5 fire cubes back to back.
Interesting use of burst. Pretty poor use of the teleport, but Moon is taking full advantage of it.
Absolutely, look at that.
Ooh, nice. No super wall break,
Really
though.
impressive execution there. Oop, we're doing super on round start. Babylon
That
did
might
press
snag
the
a
button.
2P.
Really interesting to represent an option for that specific round start, especially one like the super. Basically, you have basically telling them you have to respect me after this wall break, or I'm gonna get so much advantage that's gonna start compiling together.
Yeah. And
So, yeah.
that was a clean sweep on Moon's end. Good playing. That is a hard character, especially to maintain momentum for that long with.
That was just 2 games, right?
Sure.
Was that 3?
That was just 2 games.
Yeah, I think that was just
That
2
was
games.
two.
Moon's up 2-0 right now.
They've got another one. Hey, what are they doing taking a break? Ice.
The heck, it's bow 5 the whole round.
You run it back again.
Bow 5 the whole bracket for those who don't know.
All right. Ganon, you're going to be up next against Envelop.
Okay, is that what we're running on stream?
Yep.
All right then.
Alright, once this is done, I'm gonna have to dip and play a set against Jelly Pop.
Okay, sounds good.
Let's see. Just a little too quick on the overhead there. Let's Babylon get out. Bomb is set up. Air dash is over it. There's the meteors.
Babylon's still deciding to use a lot of his bigger, slower buttons to try it and RPS his way through the round start. When I think he could be using things more like 5k, 2k, and 2p, just securing a good distance away from them. But I think Moon isn't really complaining about all of this, and they're kind of running away with it.
Yeah, it can be hard. I mean, this is the matchup check character alongside Happy Chaos and Jacko. This is a character where there are some unorthodox answers you have to find, and you have to play neutral differently than almost every other character in the game. It may be good neutral for you, but it's so different that it can really throw you off if you don't have that experience.
So Moon getting a ton of mileage off of that 6H this whole set.
Oh, great 6p anti-air. Eats the
Here's a hammer.
hammer.
Okay, I didn't know this until now. There's a little icon by Faust's tension meter that shows the item he has.
They added that whenever the same update that they let him stuff it into his mouth, which was a very nice quality of life update.
It is very nice.
Tells you how well
but
I play against Faust.
But it does inform how both players interact with item toss. Because if both players are aware of what's coming next, then it might let them play around it a little bit better.
Yeah. And in some manners, I think that does benefit the opponent, but I think it benefits the Faust player so much more because you can really rely on doing it in the middle of your block strings, especially if you know for sure you're not going to get Trumpet if you do it after Heavy Slash. I mean, you can force a safe block string ender with Hammer, and that's just so good. So good as a character like Faust.
Look at the damage. Full combo.
Moon has completely recognized and started abusing the fact that Babylon cannot block that 6H.
Definitely.
And I think it's leading him to kind of roll over through it. But
So I think we're still in a spot where it's anybody's game. Counter hit 2H.
Oh, no conversion.
No
but
mana.
Death on the
No
next
mana.
hit. Oh,
Unfortunate drop. Did have to
what a
meter for
drop.
2D into the super. Wow. What a neat little conversion from Moon at the end there. Very nice.
Yo, Galanos.
Yeah, and I think Moon was able to utilize the character's gimmicks a little bit better than Babylon could utilize Faust's normals, and I think that paid off for him in the long run, getting the 3-0 sweep.
Yeah.
Galanos.
Well played to both players, though. We did see the starts of very good adaptation in that last game. That was honestly anybody's game.
Definitely.
Absolutely.
I mean, all 3 games went to round 3, so it was definitely the equivalent of like 3-0, but it was close.
Galanos.
In regards to a chat I see,
Yes.
should we play round 2
Schmurtle
yet?
joined.
So what we're going to do, just based off how many matches we have, I'm going to single out 3 matches from winners round 2 that we are going to be playing. We're going to start off with GanonDegenerate and Envelop. We are going to do Shark, I guess, and GABY. And we'll also do the KilSwitch versus whoever wins theirs. So those will be our 3, and then we'll stream winners quarterfinals on. How does that sound to you guys?
We're also gonna
great.
have to stream my game. So,
Yes, you're
okay.
right. In that case, we will not stream KilSwitches. We'll stream yours. So starting off, we have GanonDegen and Envelop.
All right. In the meantime, I'm gonna go play my round 1. Good luck to both players.
Thank you. And
And
go ahead and
so-
wait to start this match. I'm trying to join the room. I'm having some technical difficulties.
You said it was Ganon, Envelop, and then Shark and GABY was the other one, or you in front of me?
Shark and GABY.
Okay.
I'll take a break after Requiem comes back so that I can play my set. Alright, I'm in the room.
I think we're just waiting on Envelop to get his ass over here. Now, what are y'all's thoughts on this upcoming match? GanonDegenerate versus Envelop. What do you think about these types of players?
Oh,
well,
he's
Envelop
looking for
plays
validation.
Nagoriyuki, so
What's the thinking? What's the
Well,
pre-game?
You know what? We
Both
do
are
have
extremely
Derfla in
carried, and it's just not even close.
here. Schmurtle, get out of here,
Schmurtle
bro. You
left.
need to sign up for He's out. He already left. That bastard.
He came in just to throw shade and leave.
Bro, he's gonna throw shit. If I lose to Jeezi on stream again, he's gonna pop in, say loser, and then dip. Alright. Looks like we're having a little bit of trouble with Envelop joining the room. Let me see.
We're
Oh, he
working
did
on
it
it.
right
It's
on.
almost there.
Okay, there we go. As for this
Schmurtle
matchup,
joined.
Derfla, you're a Nago player. How do you feel about player matchup?
Schmurtle left.
Nago Slayer.
Yeah.
I feel like it's pretty tough for Slayer if the Nago player knows like what's going on and how to stop him, because it's like he has pretty bad defense, right? It's like once you get in, you're in, and Slayer at max range, it's pretty tough for him to map a hunch in on in over
Right.
5/8
Good luck
and
to you
bar slash
guys.
and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, good luck to you as well.
All right. Good luck to both players. I know that both of these players come from Colombia, so
Yes.
we do have a bit of a team kill situation going on here, and I'm sure both of them have had some experience playing against each other.
This is winner's
Envelop
round.
is kind of new to the Colombia scene, though. I met them first about 3 months ago, and we'll see how they pull through.
Yes, sorry, I missed round start. I was
you're good,
stream
you're
stuff.
good.
I'm good now. Oh, we see a bite here from Ganon. Universe counter. That's
in
going
the
to be
loops.
big damage. Yep, he's got those loops in. Let's see the wall break and the super. Envelop choosing not to burst on that. A lot of Slayer health
That's
to burn
smart.
through. And not
Yeah,
a lot
not
of blood to do it
bursting there
with.
is definitely the play. This is a round where you're just hoping to get burst out of Ganon.
Fortunately, Envelop was just out of range for that YRC bite and got punished for it.
All right, Mappa Hunch round start getting blown up by the Fukio back Beyblade. We're gonna have to see see what Ganon is comfortable doing against Fukio back Beyblade, that being such a common round start. Do you know if there's anything that really beats that? I don't think Dandy Step does.
Yes, so if 2H doesn't work, which it might, I know for a fact that K-Mappa, the backsway Mappa into Pile Bunker, which is a pretty common Slayer run start as well, does actually beat out Fukio back Beyblade, and you get a counter at Pile Bunker there.
Huge.
Yeah.
Oh, and the command grab gets stuffed out, and unfortunately, the special move got stuffed out, and that blood is still going to get spent.
Yeah, it looks like Envelop is doing a lot of trying to approach Slayer in this situation, which I don't necessarily agree with, as Nagoriyuki's Slayer has a tough time getting in on you, so you kind of want to play the keep out game against him, and as soon as you get a good hit, then you start going in, put him in the corner, put him in the mixed zone.
Yeah, especially if you can burn your blood with powerful options like Fukio back Beyblade round start, 2S, Fukio in, start your pressure. If they ever get you off, you have your big blood level 3 normals to just swing from full screen, and Mappa Hunch is not going to do anything about that.
Yeah. It also does help to have some blood on deck if you do end up playing defense against Slayer, because so much of his stuff is just fake. Like, if he's not doing Pile Bunker and he does Mappa, you just press 5P, you get your counter hit, go into DP, and now he's wall splatted, you know?
Yeah. Oh, don't burst on the falling normals! But yeah, I can see how blood would be extremely helpful on defense here.
Yeah, it's a tough matchup for sure if you end up on defense too much.
Oh, the jump forward JS is getting stuffed out by that DP round start. I believe that's twice now we've seen that specific interaction.
All right, gonna see a wall break here.
Ooh.
Okay, but not quite popping, so we're still doing okay. YRC on that Mappa. Yeah.
Oh, don't approach, man. Okay, good.
The YOLO frame trap on DP just works out, so that's good.
Envelop is a Nago that likes to go for that overhead. Even if you're at high health, he's just willing to show that he can.
Yeah, I mean, if you can get your opponent to start trying to block it, that's when you start getting the low in and you just blow them up. It's good conditioning for sure. Ooh, we're gonna see a bite and a wall break. Envelop putting themselves on the board here.
All right, we've got ourselves a set here. This is 1-1, right?
2-1, I believe.
2-1, Ganon's favor?
Yes.
Okay. All right, we will see that corner pressure starting up. This is where Slayer is scary, especially whenever he's about to build up. Even if you fight out, he has YRC, and if he really needs to force his way in, there it is.
Ooh, the back throw. Ooh, unfortunate whiff on the far slash, but Ganon doesn't react fast enough. Is he going to die? Not quite.
Almost.
Almost. If that blood didn't tick down right there. Oh, 5-6H to end it. All right, Envelop in a tricky situation, down on burst, and potentially their last round here. But a good round start is going to get positive. Start building that burst back, get some meter, put yourself in this game.
Oh, gets caught trying to mash on the 2H. Unfortunately, Ganon dropping the loops, but now we got the universe pressure in the corner.
Mm-hmm.
Scary.
Is that going to pick up? Wow.
Yeah.
That was kind of late. All right, we do see 100 meters here for YRC and bite. No reversal from Ganon because he does not have one. I just realized halfway through saying that.
Thank God.
Yeah, for real. All right, we're going to see the Nagoriyuki hard knockdown. I do not think this kills just yet. It's going to be one more. Will we see the quick overhead? No, we will not.
Oh,
just some classic meaty close slash. It might not. Oh, it's not going to pay off. Ganon taking it 3-1 over Envelop.
My glorious king Envelop. He just wants to get out of a combo. Just let him.
You don't have to bait the burst. It's not really polite to do it.
Yeah, it's really not nice. We don't. As a matter of fact, that's banned in my bracket.
It's banned. No more burst baiting. No more edge guarding. No more wave cheating.
All right.
Yeah, I was deafened for the whole match, and I come back to say, "Hey, you're banned for."
Yeah, you're done. We're DQing you. You did not win that.
The rules.
I guess I'm read. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. That was a good set. Coming into this,
Thank you.
let's see. Requiem is still in their set, so I'll help commentate Derfla's. And then once he comes back, I will go ahead and play my set through. And we'll be able to work our way into winners quarterfinals and let losers start working their way back through.
Okay, so you want me to play Moon right now? Is that what you said? Okay.
Can't wait to go back and watch the VODs.
Oh yeah, we're gonna have that VOD review night on Thursday. It's gonna be great. We're gonna have so many sets. Alright. Yeah, Derfla and Moon up next. Do you remember who Moon plays? I believe they played last week.
They played the first set. They were the Asuka
You're
player.
so right! Oh my gosh. Okay, Moon getting 2 streamed matches early.
Let's go.
Lucky duck. Alright.
Venom is a new character. I haven't seen a whole lot of him. I played a little bit of him. He does a whole lot of set play. Some nasty mix, but not the best damage in the game, and doesn't take much damage for him either.
He
but
definitely
my God,
has
that's super good.
low damage. I've been playing a lot of Venom, and I've been watching a lot of his stuff. He's honestly not the biggest mixed character in the world. He's got pretty good neutral presence, especially with things like K set into TK, what's it called? TK Carcass Raid. That's super strong neutral presence. But his set play is kind of just strike throw. It's very interesting.
No, I don't think you've
varying.
seen the stuff that I've seen. He's got
I've
makes
seen
once
some
he got
stuff,
set
but
up.
the only real things he has that are overheads, aside from if you're talking about like on hard knockdown where he has the left-right 50-50s, those are crazy.
Yeah.
I was trying to think of like block string stuff, so I suppose you're right. All right, we do got that 5k dash cancel pressure coming in. Derfla showing that he's been labbing this matchup, or at least the character.
Moon once again taking a pretty solid lead in the set. Pretty immediately and quickly taking the first round, but Derfla's putting in some work to fight back. Derfla's got at least a little bit of setup, but looks like Moon's in a rough spot. Needs to find all of his mana back, needs to find all of his spells. Is working towards that, but gets back thrown into the corner.
Yeah, not taking your pressure for in order to go for spells can be a very good option, but you got to show that you're willing to take your pressure first.
Absolutely.
And you do know Derfla, childhood friends with Jeezi, one of the best Asuka players in the world. This guy knows this matchup.
Oh my God.
I thought he was going to go behind him.
Making it real close, though. Derfla still putting in the work.
Ooh, 6P coming out, beating that Far Slash. We're not going to see the meaty setup, but it does scare Moon enough to let...
That plus 9 Carcass Raid.
It's +9, it's a combo tool, it's a pressure tool. It does everything!
It's
a neutral tool!
absolutely everything.
Oh, we're seeing that full set... attempted full set setups coming out.
Moon used the defensive options to try and get him off, and it seems to have worked for at least temporarily. But
Very drop there.
no one, I don't think I've seen a single blocked 6H today.
No! Hey, Derfla, get on that. Kidding. I hope he can't hear me. I hope I'm not messing him up. Alright, it looks like we might see the swap on Derfla's end to Nagoriyuki.
Yeah, Venom is still a brand new character. Might need some more time in the lab. But yeah, looks like they're going back to Nago for this particular setup. A little bit more comfortable in the matchup, I would assume, but I guess we'll find out.
Oh yeah. I mean, we've seen this matchup, I think, the last 4 weeks we've been here. Just because Derfla's been consistently the number 4 seed here, and that brings you into contention with the king, you know? Oh, good mashes there.
Derfla being extraordinarily careful with how they spend their blood meter. Oh my gosh, what a play. That was kind of insane.
I'm back if somebody wouldn't mind streaming Discord.
Oh, yeah. Let me go ahead.
Getting the wall break.
Ganon, would you be able to stream your screen so that I can go and play my bracket match?
I certainly can.
Perfect. While you set that up, I'll go ahead and commentate, then I'll leave. Catching with the Beyblade and the 6H to secure the round. Looking at this meter situation, coming into round 2, this is fairly even. It's definitely going to be in Derfla's favor. We're going to build up that White Wild Assault pretty quickly, but... Oh, going for the overhead. No blood built.
Derfla playing the mind games with that DP1 whiff setup. With the strike,
this is going to be such a hard map.
Oh my god.
Alright, Requiem, are you able to see the screen?
Yep, we're all good, thank you.
Perfect. I'll be back in a bit.
Alright then.
And best of luck to Galanos in his bracket match.
Looks like Derfla is taking a dominant lead back into this set. With the character swap, and I think it's working out great for them.
Yeah, you can tell, Venom's only a week old at this point. You can tell they're much more comfortable with Nago. Just having that, play a character for so long really does come a long way.
I will say, as a Nago player, I will say that Derfla is probably one of the most, what's the word, careful with the blood management meter. Because in the very first set, they were taking extreme caution, almost using no blood in neutral. But now that they've established themselves and is getting in pressure, they're willing to use it a little bit more often. Moon managing to mash out of that pressure sequence and start up their spells again. But let's see if they're... As soon as I say it, they were managed to get back in.
There we go. Derfla's command grabs are one of a kind. I very rarely, if ever, see them whiff. They just always know where to place them.
Absolutely. Was that it? I swear that was only like 2 games.
See, they're 1-1 there.
GanonDegenerate left.
Oop.
GanonDegenerate joined.
I meant to stop sharing my screen and cut out.
Okay, well there we go.
Moon?
Actually, we have a swap from... Actually, you can close the stream because I got let in finally. We see a Zato pick from Moon.
Okay.
Yep, you're good.
Zato. Character we haven't seen here in the Midwest Mash.
See, we have seen one from Draconis, who is unfortunately not with us tonight. It's going to be interesting. I feel like Zato is one of those characters that has a ton of player expression in it, so we'll have to see how Moon is willing to play this matchup.
Seems like from the very short amount that we've been using it, they're willing to throw out Eddie pretty much as soon as they can. But it's been pretty difficult trying to get in on this Nago with these huge normals.
These buttons reach far, and Derfla knows exactly how to place them.
I guess
Just
we won't
like
see very
that.
much of this Venom. Or this Zato.
Unfortunate. Perhaps next time.
Derfla putting in an extraordinary performance, being able to show off the power of this top-tier character.
Definitely well played from both players, as for what I saw.
Absolutely. Moon, I hope you do well in the losers bracket. I hope to see you again back in, say, losers quarterfinals or something like that. But
yeah, all they
good
gotta
luck
do
on
is
the rest
make
of your run.
losers round 4 because all of top 8 is streamed.
Yep. So the next one we were going to see is Shark, I guess, versus GABY. Now, I'm not very familiar with GABY as a player, but I have seen Shark, I guess, around quite a bit, and he is quite the strong soul player. Have you?
Let's see. Do they know they're supposed to join? It looks like it. Yep.
Well, GABY is already in.
Yep.
We're just waiting on.
We're waiting on Shark.
Shark, I guess, is on his way.
We
Do you know very much about this player, GABY?
GABY, no. I know they've been around, but I haven't seen them play before.
Okay.
So it'll be interesting to see what happens.
Relatively
Looks like
new
a
character to the scene, a Testament player. Haven't seen this character a whole lot, especially in the most recent patches.
We've made this joke a lot, but like this is starting to become like the Testament weekly. All right, hold on. We need to tell him not to stop because Derfla's not.
What up?
You weren't in the spectating thing.
Oh, I am. I've been there for a
Are you?
while. Yeah,
Whatever.
I can see it. We're
maybe
good.
I'm
You're
wrong.
in. You're in.
No, I appreciate you
Okay.
broken up for it though. Thank you.
Yep.
So this
Test-
matchup seems particularly interesting because Testament wants to be mid to full range, trying to set up their zoning loops, but Soul being extraordinarily fast and has multiple ways of getting in. I see this is going to be a little bit of a struggle for Testament, but I guess we'll see how GABY plays it.
Someone that's played this matchup a lot on the Testament side, I will definitely agree. It's nice to have that mid-range presence, but Soul 6H beats it pretty easy, or 6S, excuse me, beats it fairly easily. And that's
Immediately
pressure.
throwing away the burst just to get back to that full screen presence, but Shark, I guess, showing that he's willing to get back in, and he's able to. Very
That's
easy.
Soul damage. Look at that. We see GABY trying to reassert themselves in the mid screen. Caught by a
Whipping
bang
a single
revolver.
button and dying for it.
Yep, the heavy volcanic viper just killed there.
Absolutely. Trying to get something started, but Shark, I guess, showing that he's willing to press buttons on defense.
Yep.
And playing an
Successful.
aggressive burst to try and get himself in.
Do you get
He
that?
is
Although
playing that
Testament-
spacing button.
Testament's one of
spacing
those
game quite well.
characters that, you know, as long as you're far away from them, they don't really mind being in the corner. Some good zoning. 2K2D, you'll see some.
Shark, I guess, is just pressing all the right buttons and he's making his way in. Slowly but surely. Playing the spacing game and
First on that jump S. GABY knows that that hit could very easily be death. Wants to play their HP.
he has blocked.
super close. Catches the round.
Shark, I guess, is on top of blocking those Arbiter signs. He
Definitely.
hasn't lost a single one.
Just unfortunately got chipped out there a little bit. Dude.
Being on the aggressive side, but still playing it real patient.
Ooh, good TP mix up there. It's always good to represent that option.
What a throw. That was
PRC
insane.
Throw.
Why is that plus?
Oh,
What a counter hit. Oh,
That's unfortunate.
painful counter hit. Shark, I guess, taking a pretty demanding lead, but we'll see if GABY can make a
Big
comeback.
GABY did get that round. I'd say it's possible.
You can take a round, you can take a game.
Absolutely. You can take a game, you can take a set.
Hell,
Take a
by the
set,
way.
you can take a bracket.
Real.
Fact.
And he's out. And he's muted again. That's my goat.
That's the GOAT.
Can one of you guys share your screen? Are we in the middle of a match right now? I just finished
We
mine, so I'm a
are.
little out of
We
the
are.
loop.
I got you, brother.
Thank you, brother.
Also, I wasn't paying attention. Can I get the score right now?
See, it's currently 1-0 in favor of Shark.
Gotcha. Thank you.
All right, Shark out here with his favorite matchup of all time, Testament. We see it so often.
Oh, yeah.
It's really Testament and Aji with this scene, man.
Shark seems to show that he's very, like, experienced in this matchup, to say the least.
So he
Every
is-
single interaction I've seen, it tells me that he knows this matchup extremely well. He blocks
Oh,
almost
yeah.
every single Arbiter sign, he spaces out every single Grave Reaper. It's kind of crazy what he knows about this matchup.
You can thank Requiem for that.
I say that's my bad.
That's why I shouldn't have taught him so well. Yeah, screw you, Requiem. Why you gotta train him so well? God damn it.
It's not my fault. We're in the same local
Hell-
scene.
Tell GABY you're personally sorry for creating a bracket demon.
So I'll have to apologize to them after this set.
Shark, I guess, is everybody's bracket demon.
Absolutely.
I still have not played him in bracket a single time. It'll be very interesting when I do.
Another really good aggressive teleport. See, it's not the first time we've seen GABY represent that option, but worked
The
out
left right
last
burst,
time.
the classic.
Oh. Oh, wow. It's like an unfortunate little drop on the confirm, but
Air throw.
GABY is
Unfortunate
all
drop,
over the
though.
place with these teleports. Oh no, the gold burst!
Managing
That's
to
so
take it.
unfortunate.
1-1. Very even
know?
right now. Could go either player way.
Yeah, this is close.
GABY doesn't really need Shark, I guess. They don't care if Shark, I guess, knows the matchup.
Not at all.
Who needs
There
matchup
we go.
knowledge, am I right? It's all about the player knowledge.
It's all about beating the strike throw. Oh, like, just like that.
Just
Good job.
GABY just did. Does get a burst.
Both of these
out of
players
Shark.
seem willing to do an aggressive burst option. Just throwing away at whatever moment they can, just so they can get some screen space for whatever position is favorable for them.
We're seeing a hard knockdown. YRC on the stain pop. And then counter hit. So this should be... Oh no, what a
What
drop.
unfortunate drop.
Then
Yeah,
GABY
reverse
with the
super is
whip
going to get
burst.
them killed, though.
Ooh, counter hit. Good confirm from GABY there.
Yeah, we are going to see that corner pressure coming out, but the dash forward far slash beats out the air Grave Reaper. Oh, that's scary twice now. No conversions from it, so honestly, not that bad for GABY, but being in the corner now is going to be rough.
Mm-hmm.
Is
Just
this
a-
in time? It is in time. Not quite killing, but Shark does get a mix. GABY's got burst on deck, so they can just hold it. Then Shark finds the game with the jump in. It's now 2-1 in favor of Shark, but still, really anybody's set.
GABY can still find a way. They proved that they can take a win. Shark immediately giving up that burst.
Yeah, manages to get rid of the Succubus without holding Stain State. That is a huge win, because right now, if we really look at the goals of each player, GABY is not fighting to win neutral. They're fighting to set up Succubus and then get that Stain State. Not only does that make their wins in neutral better, it makes their pressure better. It makes their neutral more threatening, even if they don't do anything.
Hold on, can we can we talk about that burst bait from Shark?
I know, that was insane.
Two-step
Hang
game
on.
plans are so hard in this game.
He jump canceled the first hit of 5k.
That's wild. I will say, I always forget how fucking goated this Testament's theme is in this game.
Oh, Testament's theme is so good.
Honestly, like all the themes in this game are bangers. Like I
I
don't
was
think
on a
there's just
2.5-hour car drive back from Columbia, Missouri with my girlfriend, and I introduced her to one of Guilty Gear's songs. On the ride down, I was like, listen to this banger.
You gotta listen to this banger. The whole soundtrack is bangers.
you gotta send
Banger
the whole
after
album.
banger.
The Venom's theme especially. Most recent one we got, so there's recency
Oh,
bias, but I
Venom's
think it's
Schmurtle
good.
joined.
We are seeing that far slash pressure coming out, opting for the safe pressure ender with the gun flame. You can jump over that. A lot of people think it's a little hard to punish. They're just like, Soul has a free block string ender. You can get a counter hit on jump forward. A little scary, but you can do it.
I disagree. This game is not filled with bangers when the town inside me exists. Thank you.
That
Schmurtle
is so
left.
true. That song sucks.
Y'all be hating on
It's
that.
my own character. I'm allowed to say that song sucks.
You are. I don't think it's that bad.
Oh, I sat
Shark,
in
I
training
guess,
mode the first
Taking
week I
a
was learning her.
dominant 3-1.
Yeah, good job, Shark, I guess. This song
Yep.
sucks, though.
GG's all.
Important topic.
We have an important debate going here.
I just,
Props to GABY for taking a game, though. That was really impressive.
yeah, especially against a player like Shark who knows this matchup really freaking well.
It's absolutely.
Extraordinarily.
Now, before we go on to winners quarterfinals, which will all be streamed, I want to say a shout out to Bingus, who won a gentleman's chess match in winners round 1 against Gilla.
Oh wow,
Chess
good for
match?
them.
Yeah, neither of them could connect to each other despite being able to both connect to the server. So they went
That's
for chess.
So they played
wild.
chess, and apparently Bingus has a mean London. So
Okay then.
I'll be
then.
looking forward to running it against him.
Can we
Oh,
get that on the
that's
VOD review
hype.
on Thursday?
Oh,
I'd love
we absolutely have to see if they have a rewind of it. 'Cause I used to be super into chess. I can absolutely try to analyze some of it.
I'd love
Wait,
to
hang
see
on.
it.
Ping them now. Get them to save it.
Yeah,
If you can.
I'll ping them in a minute. I don't. Derfla, you got it. You
Yeah,
got
I
it.
got it.
The
I'll do
game's
it.
already
All right. As for our next round, we are going to be starting off. Requiem, are you ready? Are you prepared?
Hope so. We'll
Prepare
see.
your body and prepare your mind. We will be sending you off into the arena to fight Jeezi.
Godspeed.
All right.
Godspeed, soldier.
You guys sound like you're sending him off to a funeral.
I
You got this,
mean,
Requiem.
I mean,
Kick his ass.
Jeezi and I play like almost on a weekly basis, and it's never gone differently.
Nah, you got it. You got it this time.
Today's the day. We stand on the shoulders of giants.
You can clear.
We cut their throats when we have to. That's a little violent.
I
but you
will-
get my gist.
I will do my best, but at the end of the day, I'm just going to be playing balls. We're playing with balls.
We
Hell
love
yeah.
balls.
We'll do it.
We love playing
Now-
balls.
We're gonna see another Venom coming out then. Very
Yeah, this is-
interesting.
another.
This is the
Oh, I played
character
Venom.
I've waited for ages. Played him in. I picked up XR and XX to play him in those games, so I've been very excited for this character.
What do you think about the transition to Strive?
They got us
I
so much of his tool set.
I mean, not really. A lot of it from XR anyway is fairly intact. I'm not super happy with some of the input changes, but like everything else is pretty faithful.
Yeah,
Okay,
K-Ball
wait,
being
wait.
right in front of you one is a little weird, but
I'm gonna actually it don't matter. I can keep talking about this character. I'll love talking about Venom.
you gotta lock
Lock
in.
in and
This
win.
is Jeezi. You gotta
Right,
take
right.
him down. He's playing his third
Lock,
character.
lock.
You got this.
It's time to lock in.
This being Jeezy's
Hey,
third
Jeezy.
character makes me so mad. I was playing this matchup against
What?
Jeezy earlier this week. Dizzy's kind of... You can outzone her, but her boxing tools are fairly strong against Venoms.
Yeah, she keeps you in, and you try and like far slash or 2S out. You're just eating a Michael sword, and you're losing your entire health bar. So it's definitely tough.
Now,
Venom
this is an
can
interesting matchup.
similarly
It seems
though
like
find his.
kind of want to set up some sort of set play or zoning
Yeah.
options. But whose is better and who can implement it a little bit more will decide the. I guess we'll decide the match.
Yeah, next hit by Jeezy will decide the match. We'll have to see if they can sneak it past, and the Michael Sword will do it. Just rip it. Why not?
Just rip it. Why not?
That's what I'm
Trying to rip it
saying.
again. Getting counter hit for it. Bounce start.
It's Stinger hard
Ooh,
knockdown on the ice floor. Not gonna get any setup off of it, unfortunately.
Oh, no cancel into Carcass Raid. Probably a misinput there. That's unfortunate. Why would
Ooh,
you be
almost
fine?
keeping Jeezy out with the Q5 there on the run up. That would have been cool.
Can you 6P Michael Sword?
You can. You
I-
can 6P Michael Sword. Venom can 2D Michael Sword if he's close.
That's really
This
funny.
2D is so good.
Yeah, his 2D's great.
Crazy.
You do real
That
smart
might
about
be
it,
good.
but when you use it right, it is. I mean, you just see stuff happening that should be happening.
Killing
I was
RBO.
doing it a lot against Souls Online, where I was like, "You're gonna press far slash, I'm gonna press 2D,"
Yep.
and it was surprisingly good.
You get that big counter hit, you link into 5k. Things are good. Ooh. That's the tough
Easy
thing
picking up
about
the first-
playing Venom new in this game. Because you want to far slash heavy on everybody in this game, pretty much. But Venom's heavy slash is so stubby in comparison. So if you rely on that muscle memory and you far slash heavy slash, you're just whiffing at mid-screen.
Requiem's gonna have to deal with that by himself, but gonna have to deal with this Michael Sword counter hit.
The Wings of Light are out. Are we going to see a burst or a YRC? Perhaps a mash to stop him? Or is Requiem's life going to be drained?
Oh my god.
Oh, it's activating, but Jeezy's all the way over there. He doesn't actually get anything. He just wastes all his meter for nothing.
That was. Look how worth it.
Unfortunately.
He did anything
Won without that Wings of Light? No.
Wings of Light sucks.
It's good in the right situations.
In the right situations, you gotta find those. You gotta force yourself into those situations first.
Absolutely. Oh, your goal has to be to Wings of Light them for sure. You're not just going to happen right off. Yeah, here's this dizzy pressure. This is kind of what we see Venom doing too. There's this knockdown projectile on the screen, cross up, high low, loop it over and over and over again.
Except you can't see Venom do that. No reversal.
That's true. No reversal.
Oh, that's so rough.
Requiem
Man,
gets
fire,
caught trying to
fire
jump
dagger is
over.
crazy.
Yeah. Most of the time it does actually work out using air carcass versus the fire dagger. What is it called? I use this to roast chestnuts. But
yeah. That's such a her names are so bad.
yeah. Usually carcass ray does air carcass ray beats out I use this to roast chestnuts, but it was a bit late that time, unfortunately.
It's crazy. He's getting hit full screen by I use this to go fishing.
Yeah, I use this to catch fish.
I use this to catch fish.
You will not continue calling them that. It's fucking fire dagger and ice spear, whatever the fuck.
Yeah. Fire dagger's a good name for it. I'm gonna start using that.
100 meter for Requiem. We might see. I was kind of hoping to maybe. I'm hoping to see a knockdown at a Dark Angel. I love watching Dark Angel go. It's such a funny super. It's good too.
Because like if it hits once, then you still get the follow up.
Yeah.
And the follow up is insane.
Yeah, I mean you get a free tap dust. He'll cover you. You'll be plus anyway, or 2D, 2K, whatever you want. Throw, anything really.
I will go and do an OTG with it to try to get him to wake up to eat the pressure, but it just blows up anyway. It's like, oh my god, I hit him once, I'm gonna blow up.
Yeah, exactly. You just have to hold it. Unless you wake up with like a command throw or something. Like Potemkin, he might get away with it. But not a lot of other people.
God, I hate Potemkin.
Yeah.
Oh, another wing place managing to mash out though.
Yeah, Jeezi just blocking low during this, not able to threaten any highs. I do know that Venom has a close slash into jump cancel JD. That is a sort of semi, discount Walmart brand Johnny mix.
Yeah, I mean it's mix. But it's
not, and it's +9 afterwards.
Yeah, exactly. It's plus. Like if you don't react in 6P, you're still not in a great situation, and you are liable to get hit if you are, if you don't react fast enough. So it's definitely a decent option for sure.
Jeezi absolutely abusing that Michael Sword counter hit to get the win, and is really pulling ahead and managed to secure the 3-0.
It could have been worse. That is what I will say.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you're not wrong. It could absolutely have gone worse.
All right, so for now, we do have 3-0 Jeezi. Good job, Requiem. That was actually a very valid fight. That's a hard matchup.
Yeah, I'm learning that.
Yeah, it's tough. Getting ice spiked while you're doing anything full screen. Yeah. Scary.
Derfla,
yes.
We're going to have, since we have Requiem ready to talk to us right now, I'm going to run me and Ganon since we're both commentators. Then we'll run you versus Nameless, and we'll let Requiem go play his next match.
Gotcha.
Whenever they are probably done. And that should make the commentary work out smoothly.
All right.
All right, Ganon, good luck. May the best man win.
So we will be seeing here Ganon on, the Slayer still, versus Galanos. I'm expecting to see Bridget, but potentially, he did mention he's been playing some Venom since he came out, but I don't know how hard he's been doing it.
We'll see. Venom's a hard character to really stick with.
He is tough. All right, we will be seeing the Slayer Bridget. This is, I feel like it's really tough for Slayer to make it in on this matchup, but like if he does, GG's.
Yeah, once he gets in, Bridget just explodes.
Yeah. We'll see how this goes between them. Let me make sure everything's intact. Stream-wise, yes, we're good.
Oh, good mash on the dandy step there.
Ooh, good 6P on that 5H from Galanos, but unfortunately the A.B.A 2K2D is going to get Galanos started here. See an overhead into a wall break? Yep.
Yep, we do. Charge just to break the wall.
Ooh, that K dandy pulling Ganon right out of range for the 5H and back in for the pile bunker punish. 100 meter on Galanos' side though, a free YRC and red RC out the corner. No response to that blue wild assault. Letting Galanos just get set right up.
Yep. Good patience from GanonDegen, finally making it out with a Mappa hunch.
Absolutely, but unfortunately he's just getting smoked here mid-screen. Another counter hit from Galanos going to take the round. Let's see this round start. Oh, Ganon just standing still and taking the 5H.
So no 6P on the 5H there. Break the wall with 6H.
Break the wall 50 meter. We'll see either a BRC or, oh no, just a jump back.
Caught an air dash, and we are seeing pile bunker loops here.
Yep, wall break, super, hard knockdown.
Here we go.
It's looking tough
Slayer
for Galanos. Ganon's got it started. Ooh, a block on the YRC is going to force a burst from Galanos, and he blocks the burst, but no punish. YRC into the corner. Oh, that's tragic.
That is every bit of meter Galanos had to get out of that situation.
It did pay off. He got him out the corner, but this counter at 2H with 100 meters is probably going to spell death unless Ganon drops it like that.
No.
Okay, a jump trying to bait the YRC, it looks like. Ganon does not respond with anything but a lucky 2H. A.B.A is going to break him out of this round.
Slayer 2H is that god button.
Yes, it is. Thank God they added some recovery to it. I saw it get whiff punished by a reaction 5H the other game on Nago. I was so thankful.
Yep, last version Slayer, Season 3 Slayer does not get whiff punished for that.
No, absolutely not. I don't know how much they added, but it's a good amount. Oh, we will see a map hunch out of the corner here. Pile bunker loops once again. Will we see a kill here? Yes, absolutely.
It looks like it built just enough meter for the super.
And GanonDegenerate taking game one.
Very nice performance there. That's exactly what we were talking about earlier. Once GanonDegenerate got in, Galanos just kind of fell apart for the most part.
Alright, good blocks here from Ganon on this Bridget mix. Ooh, but a mash on that blue wild assault's going to see a wall break.
Unfortunate. You can mash on that, but the timing is very specific.
Yes, you do often want to look for it and backdash the blue wild assault, because when you just whip blue wild assault, you're stuck there. It's a free back throw at least, probably more. But I can't do it. That's just the advice.
It's hard.
Yeah, it's difficult. But that's the tried and true method.
So you burst out from both players in that situation. GanonDegen's right back in.
Oh, he tries to go up and catch Galanos on the way out, but with that yo-yo out, Bridget just has so much movement. He's able to break out the corner and get it started once again.
Caught on the recall.
Ooh, 6P bait.
See, it's good to see Galanos mix those up because he did get 6P a few times that last game.
Yeah, the adaptation is definitely good. Adaptation, I should say. Baiting out these 6Ps and getting... I mean, you get 2S off of that. It's a wall break if you need it. Hard knockdown. We block the high, we block the low, we block the high, but we mash on the 2K duty. Big counter hit. This probably won't kill. Some Slayer guts coming in, but it's going to be a tough situation to break out of with no reversal.
Ganon does have 50 meter and a burst on deck here if he doesn't like the situation. Does decide to burst out.
Ooh, we're going to see the Mappa hunch. Pile bunker loops afterwards. Going to hopefully build enough meter to get something started. Oh, we're just going to break the wall? Not quite. Almost.
Really surprised that didn't wall stick.
Ooh, got to FD this. You're low. Okay, Galanos out the corner, but this +4 far slash pressure.
Oh.
A bite.
Find the grab.
Guard crush on the high. YRC out. And a throw. Galanos. able to stabilize that situation and break out. That was looking really scary.
It was. Really impressed Galanos managed to defend all of that.
Yeah, we blocked those. Ooh, not that one.
Gold
Yeah,
burst
gold
gets
burst out. Galanos doesn't want to see what happens if he ends up losing one of these mix-ups harder.
See, it's 100 meter for Galanos, 50 spent there. Catches the YRC.
Oh, gets the YRC, gets the burst, and he does manage to punish them both this time.
See, that is good damage for Bridget. About as much damage as meterless Bridget can do.
Ganon just trying to find a way in with these dandy steps.
It's an unfortunate drop on that landing confirm.
Alright, we'll see the BRC pressure, get the yo-yo started. Another overhead. No, it's a low. I got hit by that. For sure.
Yep.
I'm blocking high every time. Ooh, once again, that backslay pile bunker is going to hit Galanos. Double side swap Master's Hammer, but Galanos blocks it all, breaks out. Puts Ganon in the corner himself. A deflection is going to knock him out.
But Bridget doesn't really care about the distance from deflect shield. Her normals just reach that far.
Yeah. Ooh, but we are going to see... Oh, not a wall break.
No wall stick, but
a
DP
DP.
there.
Has he been DP? I feel like that was his first one.
It was. I'm really surprised that Ganon didn't get hit by that.
Yeah, that was a crazy call out from Ganon.
Drop the confirm there. We're still in the corner.
Yep, Roger plus frames. Can't block the low once again. Wall break, positive bone. Oh, pop off the wall. Unfortunate drop from Galanos. Ganon's mid-screen now. Ooh, Ganon trying to get over those yo-yo shenanigans, but Galanos with a huge 2-ace counter.
Another DP. For mix.
Yep, we got the setup. Overhead close slash, just a dash cancel throw here.
And another throw.
All right. Is that 2-1? I believe it's... Or is it 3?
That is...
No, okay. Galanos is now up 2-1 versus Ganon. I am on top of these things.
Let's see.
Alright, we're backing up full screen here. Galanos just waiting for that yo-yo to pop before going in. Ganon getting a little impatient and counter hit. How did we get here?
I don't know. Slayer's moving so fast.
Yeah. Ooh. What's that move called?
It's Hand of Doom. I've
Hand
never
of
seen that
Doom.
move used before.
Yeah. We're seeing some anti-vampiric slurs here from Jeezi. I wouldn't say that if I were you. I'd watch your tongue. Blue Wild Start Yo-Yo. Once again, we're seeing no answer from Ganon. Just free pressure for Galanos when he does it. 5H, 5H. Ooh, but the whiff. Huge call out on Ganon there with the Mappa.
Oh. Hold on.
Oh, DP out of that dandy pressure. Good option.
So Dandy stepping in. Get caught by the returning Yo-Yo. Otherwise, that could have been very bad for Galanos.
Oh, okay, we're seeing some goofy pressure here. The whip JH and a far slash right when Galanos thought he would be able to do something. And it works out in Ganon's favor.
Everything is calculated.
Oh, good 6P from Ganon, breaking out of that Bridget pressure. But still trying to dandy step his way in instead of map a hunch in these situations. It's been somewhat working out.
Corner. Finds the cross-up.
This is going to be... Oh, not quite death. Doesn't go back to the corner. But that bite is going to be death. Ganon bringing it up to 2-2 versus Galanos.
We have a game 5 already. It's very rare we see one this early in bracket.
Especially against Galanos, who has consistently been placing second in all these tournaments.
Absolutely.
Except for that one time.
Except
it
for
is
one
like
time.
Ganon is putting on a show here. Ooh, the Rock the Baby is coming out. Galanos not messing around anymore.
It's a very underrepresented option.
Yeah, I mean,
anyway.
It's easy to react to, but once you get used to the Bridget just not using it, you'll get hit out of nowhere with it. You'll be like, I can't believe I got hit by that. It's a mental mental play as well.
Attack on the normal throw there. Galanos is going in anyway. Finds a tap dust, but no meter to confirm off of it.
Oh no, Ganon with a gold burst! And you're gonna lose right after. 0 burst going into this round could be your last of winner's side.
Galanos' burst is just about on deck as well. Finding a throw to start some corner pressure going.
Counter hit on what? Probably was a late 6P from Ganon.
It might have been. Mashes the blue RC on that far slash.
Let's see PRCs for pressure here. 2K, 6H, wall break, not quite a kill. That Slayer Guts is coming in, but more positive for Galanos. Another 50 here. Ooh, Ganon finds a couple hits, but Galanos not spending that burst. There it is.
Oh, we're going for a full screen. So that is the... Oh, bursted though, made it a little bit safer. Not a whole lot of meter to FTD's specials though. That chip damage will add up.
And yes, and a close slash tap dust brings it out. 3-2 Galanos.
For the record, I blocked that 5D.
Sure thing, man. I mean, what I saw on the screen contradicts directly what you just said, but all right.
Nah, I blocked that shit.
Oh, sure you did. Sure, did you block it the first
that.
time too? Did you block it the first time too?
Maybe not the first time, but that last time, I definitely blocked that.
All right, GG's, dude. Damn,
Good games though. That was close.
That was an insanely good set.
Yeah, dang.
Close.
All right, Derfla, are you ready?
I am ready.
I believe in you.
Thank you.
All right.
All right.
So I'm also off to go play Envelope, so...
All right.
Players, I will be off.
Mr. Envelope.
Mr. Envelope, also known as Envelop.
If you want to pronounce it correctly.
All right. Coming up, we have Derfla. Resident Naga, we've seen him once before tonight, fighting off against Moon. Coming in against our Resident Duel main, we have 2 extremes represented in Nameless. We have the quick, neutral-oriented gameplay that Geo represents, the original main. And then we have the slow plotting with spontaneous burst of energy that comes with A.B.A. So we're probably gonna see the Geo coming out against Nago, just because this is one of A.B.A.'s matchups where you don't really get control of neutral enough to enter Jealous Rage. But Giovanna does have a fairly even matchup against Nago. They're able to contest with those heavy normals and the blood specials simply because they are so quick. That dash 5k and dash 2d, or 2d just to hold space rather. They put in a lot of work.
And the strike throw game from that Geo is going to be a little bit threatening from Derfla's perspective.
Oh, absolutely. We're not going to see any reversals without tension, especially if he wants to FD out. That's just not really going to be a factor in this matchup, and Geo loves that.
Mm-hmm. That 2S is absolutely going to be one of the big factors in playing into that. But we'll see. We'll see how Nameless likes to run things.
And managing to take round 1, 100 meter to secure the whiff punish.
Mm-hmm. Derfla managing to find a counter hit into the corner. The back throw is insane.
Yeah, that 2S is going to catch backdashes. Manages to steal the burst. This is a very, very good position for Nameless. I mean,
absolutely.
The tension is even, but the burst is so good.
Mm-hmm. And just simply the threat of throw is enough for Derfla to panic and do that backdash to get himself caught.
Now, that is a privilege afforded to some top tiers and some big bodies rather. They might as well be synonymous, big bodies and top tiers. But 6Ping on some safe jumps, if you don't have the best safe jump in the world, could force you to block it, and you just gotta eat Nago or Gold Lewis pressure.
Uh-huh. Who took that first game? I was not paying attention.
That was Nameless.
Nameless took that first game?
Yep.
Nice. We'll see if Derfla can fight back, but It's looking like struggling at the very least, getting himself put in the corner.
Now,
Nameless
this
the aggressive
actually
person,
is
though.
not the worst situation. We have 50 tension on Derfla's side, no burst on either.
What a 60.
This is a situation where if Derfla can secure a positive bonus, the rest of this set is going to be heavily skewed in favor of his burst meter. Not going to be this hit. Nameless did manage to get out. But this one will do it. That's huge. That's huge for the burst economy.
Almost able to catch him out, though.
Yeah, forcing 50-50s. You see this shit, Ganon? You see this shit?
Two whack
Why don't we all just play Nago?
Whack-ass games.
We would literally be the best scene. I say this every week, but we would be the best scene in the world if we all just played Nago.
You already have 3 Nagos in the St. Louis.
Not
in the
enough.
bracket.
It's not enough.
It's not enough. It's not enough. Nameless taking a demanding lead.
Well, right here, let's look at this burst situation. We have a hit on Derfla's side, so high blood, but they're going to be able to establish neutral with 5H. There's no tension on Nameless's side to build up their speed, and now that burst is gone. That is scary.
And Derfla with the full 100 bar. I will say, Derfla is probably plays Nago in such a unique way, and they are very conservative with their blood management. I almost never see them out using these special moves in neutral. Like, it's very rare to see a Beyblade from full screen or a clone.
Yeah,
at, like, even half meter.
They're very cognizant of their spacing. If they're full screen, they usually know how far forward they need to walk prior to doing a Beyblade to at least force them to block. I mean,
Absolutely.
that costs blood, and that's one of the biggest hurdles to, getting good with Nago is being willing to play his slow plotting neutral until you can kind of explode.
Is Nago dead? No. It's looking pretty bad for Derfla, though. Managing to take it with a 5H.
Jared, I would never ask you to quit Strive. Why would you ask me that? You're quite literally helping me out so much this bracket. Damn.
Getting the pressure started.
Whenever I say neutral, you explode.
This is looking really good for Derfla, but they are high on blood, so they're gonna have to manage it extraordinarily well. Unless they would just want to full send it and force it
This
to
is a
help.
situation where you can full send it, or you can kind of play the slow neutral and just try to, force some burst meter out of Nameless. They're going to be really incentivized here to throw out, like that red Wild Assault, and that means Derfla's super far ahead right now.
Absolutely. Still managing
Oh,
the
the
round,
burst
keeping it
out.
extraordinarily even.
Right here, we might see a strike throw go into that command grab with how high a blue.
High-low. Nameless just moving around Derfla.
Oh, that's so scary. Now, reversal is an option here. 2H catching, so doesn't need it. And the command grab, this might be Derfla's game.
It's looking tough. I think Nameless can fight his way out, though.
Oh, that was their chance. This is it.
Unfortunate.
What a little... That was a tight freaking third round.
Yeah, it certainly was. Both of them making extraordinarily even. It's currently, what, 1-1 right now?
Yeah, I believe so. Now, that round starts very interesting to me. I think we've seen backdash from Nameless about two times so far, wanting to establish that neutral quickly, and Derfla's more willing to go for those aggressive round starts like 5K and DP.
Yeah, Derfla just swinging, trying to get that last hit in, and it eventually went down.
I think that that round start, like right there, Fukia back Beyblade, it's indicative of the general play styles for this matchup. We have Nameless really wanting to establish neutral and just whiff punish, and Derfla just trying to stay on him from the moment the match starts, not letting any space get by.
Absolutely. What a 6P. Incredible. I think that would have killed the burst. Nameless didn't give out the burst.
A pop! Great wire C. Holy crap, that was a great one.
What recognition from Nameless. That was impressive.
Yeah, they earned that round. That was great.
Absolutely.
Now, that was a risk that Derfla didn't need to take, but they could afford to. I mean, again, I know I'm harping on this meter economy, but look at that burst relative to Nameless's.
Derfla's playing to their own spaces with that extraordinarily high blood, trying to get it to a manageable level before they start using Fukio Beyblade.
Ooh, burning everything in order to go for those guard crush normals, and the Chipp will take the game. Oh shit, was that 3-2?
I thought it was 2-1.
I know. Oh, it was 3-1. 3-1 Derfla. So Nameless never took that second game. That's why we were confused.
Huh.
Dang, Derfla's keeping track of these scores in the middle of his own set. What a Chad.
So much better than we can. Well, to be fair, they have a record of it. The game actually tells them.
True. Cheaters.
Since Derfla's back, I gotta go play my next losers round. So good luck to the both of you, and have some fun.
Good luck.
Dude, that game 4, round 2 ending, that was stupid. That was so stupid. that was so dumb. I shouldn't have done that. I'm glad it didn't pay off. It would have been really annoying if it did. That was stupid.
Their YRC paying off there was
yeah, no, that was really good from Nameless.
yeah, good recognition.
I don't know why I did
can
that. I
understand
know that he
why
knows
you'd
the
want to
matchup. I
do
should have done that.
though. Just wanting the game to be over right there, you had the good burst meter. You could kind of afford to just go all in. You don't really have to worry about round 3. You're just going to have that much of an advantage.
You know what? We'll call it a smart play in the name of burst management. That's what we'll do.
All right, here we're going to have a run back from last week. Now, last week, these two had a extremely close set. KilSwitch has yet to take a set off of Shark. However, 2-3, KilSwitch almost ran the reverse 3-0. If Kill starts how he ended last week, this could very easily go Kill's favor.
Oh, I can for sure see KilSwitch winning this. It was so close last time.
All right, that's a favorable trade for Kill starting off. Seeing a lot of backdashes, obviously respectful of Shark's offense, but we're going to have to see him take up some space if he wants to establish some threat early on.
Alright, we'll see that soul pressure. Man, this is terrifying as Chipp. Ooh, the throw 6-8. Even with a DP, it's like, oh my gosh. Especially here, it's like, you just die.
And the DP's even more scary, because if you do it on a far slash where you kind of really want to, they can just block. Like, if you block a far slash and you DP, you might just die.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, the back throw into the corner of the wire. See, this is looking tough for KilSwitch. Oh, but the alpha blade out. We're going to see a return to neutral here.
That was pretty clearly a buffered backdash out of that. Chipp is -3 after you block that. Might have been expecting Shark, I guess, to be a little more on top of his blocks there.
All right, KilSwitch is back in this, though. Just about one more hit. I don't think this one will do it, but... Yeah, no meter, but next hit will be this round for him.
Positive bonus on deck for Kill.
Oh, 2K him out. Looks like he was running up for a throw.
Nice.
It's a really good delay on that low option out of the Rekka from KilSwitch.
Yeah, a little bit scary just because DP can be threatened, but, I mean, DP wouldn't have killed him there, so that's a great option.
Absolutely. All right, KilSwitch playing around this gunflame, able to set up rope, but the run-up 2D from Shark, absolutely no fear.
Playing around gunflame ain't too hard.
Yeah, for sure. But knowing that when he gunflames is time to rope now, good knowledge, because he can't do anything. He's stuck.
Like, you want to hit full screen as Soul Bad Guy? Sure.
Yeah.
Sure, I'll let you be over there.
Yeah, I'll put my terrifying option on the screen. What do I got to do next?
Oh, and the
the
command grab will
grab.
hit. Will we see a roaming cancel?
Yeah, I don't know if it'll kill. A little far from the corner. Yeah, it's a little tough. But definitely putting Shark in a tough situation. Another unfortunate drop from Kill, though. 6p? Is that 6p? We'll end it.
That is 6p.
I don't recognize Chipp 6p for real.
It's not a good
It
6p.
It looks pretty similar to 5H in my opinion.
Yeah.
It does. It does. He just sticks one hand out instead of two. But oh, we're seeing those double jumps come out. We're gonna have to start to see if Shark starts calling them. It is hard to call them out. At least you have to think about it, process it, double jump. It's risky, but Kill's representing them a lot. Don't burst, Kill.
Yeah, please don't burst. Okay, good.
I was so scared.
Quick burst from Shark into Gunflame. He keeps throwing it out, but it's not really finding him anything. It's just letting KilSwitch like take a deep breath, you know?
Oh,
Ooh,
nice.
wow, that was almost a nasty whiff punish, but not quite quick enough on the draw.
Being willing after establishing neutral just to 2k and not backdash is so good. Especially since we've been seeing backdash represented so much.
For sure, yeah, just standing still and standing your ground. Making it tough to run up on, for sure. Oh, what? Okay, was that a whiff throw? Whiff air throw into the land?
Into land. Not too much end lag there, honestly, once you land.
Yeah.
Oh, what the hell?
Wow, oh, we're in the corner. Oh, the late overhead and Bandit Bringer.
Oh,
Shark just throwing out these throws, but KilSwitch has been responding to a lot of them. KilSwitch has been, I don't know, fuzzy jumping, fuzzy backdashing, something. I mean, I feel like Shark is whiffing a lot of throws.
He is. Chipp's a very mobile character. It'd be kind of hard to lock him down.
It is, for sure.
A lot of these strike throw situations.
There we go. Looks like he was trying to jump out of another throw there, though, and you're going to take a big chunk and positive for it.
We've yet to see DP represent. There we go!
Speak of the devil.
I'm in his head.
The Shark does find a Bandit Revolver to end the game, though.
Does that bring up to 1-1?
It is 1-1.
Yeah. Looks like we're taking a breather here on this windscreen. There we go.
Take some time, relax.
Absolutely,
See,
you
that
have the
is-
right to take as long as you need. As long as it's not like 10 minutes.
Oh yeah, but like
If
if
I
you're
get
ever
bored, I will at you in the Discord.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, getting that burst.
That
both
run up
players trading
6H
off.
is so ballsy.
it is, it's working out for Kill.
It is. He's blocking it every time.
Now, watching Kill just sit right outside of that burst range and just willing to just shimmy. I like that. Usually he's pretty antsy to either get in or jump, you know, establish some sort of unique threat. But Chipp can't afford to just stand there and wiggle.
Yeah, for sure. He has such good movement speed, and if he catches you whiffing, it's like you eat a whole combo and pressure.
Oh.
Wow, a nice little 2K anti-air, but KilSwitch wasn't quite ready to pick it up.
Speaking of, like, you know,
Okay.
doing something, picking up a whole combo, those anti-air 5Ps have been coming in clutch.
Absolutely.
We're not seeing a lot of whiff punish here from Shark. I'm seeing KilSwitch just whiff these 5Hs for free.
Oh, speaking of whiff, unfortunate drop with that success there. We are going in for the wall break. That should kill.
All right, evening out the game, even burst, even rounds. Whiff punish on the 2D with a 2K2D. Ooh, nice jump out. The JH there, forcing Shark back into the corner too.
Yeah, despite the whiff, DP manages to get out of the corner and is running their own pressure. What a turnaround.
A 6K is an interesting option on Oki there.
I mean, it's plus on block if you make them block it, so it makes sense. I bet it's
And-
even more plus if it's meaty. I don't know how accurate
Now,
it is.
before, whenever Souls 5K was 3 frames, I'd be like, never touch that move ever.
Yeah.
But nowadays, not a bad option.
No, absolutely not.
I'm just trying to be aware of the DP.
Oh yeah, that's very true. I didn't even consider that.
Oh, the drop from the clean hit Fafnir.
Okay, wires he out. The throw. This isn't going to quite kill, but it will give a nice situation. And the cross up to end it 2-1.
KilSwitch is up 2-1
KilSwitch
on
favorite.
Shark.
All right, KilSwitch coming in with a fury from last week, saying, I don't want to lose again.
Absolutely. And
This man wants his name on the leaderboard.
he's been showing that he's willing to play a kind of slower game and just wait for Shark to do something. Because Soul does have a tough time getting in. These two bursts, that was silly.
Yeah, I don't know how to feel about that.
Both of
But
those bursts made me cringe a little bit.
Yeah.
it's a DP from Kill, though. Made it out. Shark was mashing DP, which loses to the Alpha Blade.
Oh my god, block, Shark, block.
Yeah.
Just getting chipped away here.
I see what you did there.
Mm-hmm.
Very clever, very
Don't worry, I
Ooh.
promise I won't do it again.
Dude, I love puns. If you hit me with the pun, I'll hit you with 2 back. I love those.
Ooh, nice block
yeah.
on the tap
No,
dance
you
there
don't
from
worry about it.
KilSwitch.
Who is this
So
man?
For real,
I
he's
gotta
he is
take over and take his name.
he's
Counter
flipped the
hit
KilSwitch.
2P, though.
Oh, DP
Oh, wow.
out and it will just kill.
It looked like he blocked, but he might
That's
have
my
gotten
goat.
chipped out.
Shark, I guess, is probably in disbelief. KilSwitch, famously known for not DPing, now winning because he is.
As a result of the DPs.
Oh my God.
Oh, okay. It was all in his plan. Mind control. Drop the combo. Force the DP. Wall break. Hard knockdown. Positive
Might
bonus.
be over-representing DP just a little bit. It's been quite a bit since one's worked out.
I mean, at this point,
The
you
command grab
oh
finish.
my God, that's not it.
Not
but
quite. Not
almost.
quite.
Oh,
Ooh,
you're
KilSwitch playing this little
looking
shimmy
at
game at
this
full
way,
screen.
set on Shark. Oh, the 2K
Wow.
counter hits.
3-1.
Wow.
Ending it
Excellent
with a
showing from
perfect.
KilSwitch.
See, a Titan has fallen for KilSwitch. Very nicely
That's a
played.
bracket demon right there. A bracket demon felled.
It's a very unfortunate for the losers bracket. Fantastic for KilSwitch, though.
This loser's bracket is gonna be fucking brutal.
Dude, you gotta run into who? You gotta run into Shark. You gotta run into Ganon.
Oh my God.
You're about to have to run into Jeezi. It's tough. It's tough.
Oh, running into Jeezi. That's crazy. Hey, I believe.
As you should.
Okay. Coming up next, we are almost to the point in losers where, losers round 4 onwards gonna be streamed. That is our top 8. The only people left in bracket now are killers. Almost everybody in this bracket's a killer, but everybody left has killed killers. How many times can I say kill in a sentence? But
KilSwitch
I mean-
killing a killer.
yeah, KilSwitch, flip the switch. Up next though, we will have Jeezi and Derfla. This is a matchup we've seen several weeks in a row. We saw a little bit of Derfla against an Asuka earlier today. Let's hope he goes Nago from game 1 this time. But
Hey, I'll always appreciate more Venom bots to study.
I love Venom.
valid.
I played Robokai in XX, and I played Venom in Xrd, so they're here. They're together. It's a beautiful thing. Where's this guy?
Definitely a fantastic duo. We are waiting on Jeezi here.
Ooh.
Do I need to go get him?
KilSwitch actually saying in the Discord that he's been practicing and working on his fuzzy jumps.
They paid
and
off
his
for
fuzzy
sure.
jump. Oh,
We were
yeah.
seeing him jump so many throws.
I mean, that's huge. And he wasn't really getting counter hit on Oki. It's not like he was just mashing it. So definitely good use of fuzzies here. All right. Up next, Requiem. Who's your money on?
Alright, I'm back.
The
You-
well, not to put.
I
us
really
in
need
a
to learn the Ram matchup.
Ram.
Yeah.
That's an interesting character.
Ganon,
I got beaten
who's your
by
money on
Chdr.
here?
Who are we spectating?
We're spectating Jeezi and Derfla.
Okay. Jeezi and Derfla.
I'm gonna
I
go
don't know.
get him. I'll be right back.
3 Chdr bread left. 3 Chdr bread joined.
Hey, where's this Jasiri guy?
I don't know where he went.
Hold on, I'm gonna make noise on his computer again.
Dinso moved to Munner Hun. Dinso moved to Girl Shell.
Mother Hunter.
Dinso moved to Munner Hun.
Monster Hunter.
Dinso moved
Dude,
to
he's
Girl
gone. All right, well, I'm gonna go back to the commentary. I hope he shows up.
Shell. Derfla left.
Speed dial
Derfla
or
joined.
something.
I don't know where this guy is. He's in another voice chat, and I joined, but he's deaf and he didn't respond. I joined and left a few times, trying to make some noise, but he is locked in on something else.
Oh no.
Jeezi, get your ass in here.
You know what?
We could
Set
run
the
something
DQ
else in the
timer.
meantime.
We
So
can
do we
run
wanna
something
run-
else. Let's see. We do have a losers round that's ready. Nameless
Yeah,
and Envelop. And
be ready, because all I'm going to be doing this set is complaining about Nago.
Valid.
Do not like-
Not valid, really, but you know, it's fine.
It's valid. All right, I'm gonna add Nameless and Envelop because Jeezi is being a dodging coward.
For real. He's
What-
actually
what I
scared.
need to do is need to find a Nago on open park and just run like 30 games with them. Finally learn the matchup.
You don't have to do that. It will make you a worse player. This is what people have been saying.
Ah, sorry, I didn't see that you had already added them.
That's fine.
It's all
Double
a
that's
bait.
good. Gets them in there faster.
It is a bait.
Yeah, this is us yelling at them. We gotta include it.
Find a player in the Nago Discord and run some sets with them.
Okay.
Don't do
Yeah,
that.
I'm
Why
so-
would you do that to yourself?
Do not join the Nagoriyuki Discord. I haven't joined it, so you don't have to either.
Yeah, I'm not all into the character Discord thing. I've tried. It seems like every time I join one, it's just never the best.
There's a okay, I've joined every single one and I'm active in a lot of them. There are ones that stand head and shoulders above the rest. The Bridget one's very good, the Goldless one's pretty good. The Asuka one is goated. But once you get down to things like the Ramlethal one, those players don't think and they don't lab. They just sit there and make memes. It's terrible.
It's true, because they're carried.
We're seeing a first-time chat from Spoof4231. Shout out to the secret Leo Discord, and honestly, I believe it.
Yeah.
The secret Leo Discord?
The
Is it a
secret- So I'd like
Is
to
it
believe that
on
every
the regular? Oh, sorry. You
every character has like a secret Discord where the people that are in it are just like normal.
None of them play the game.
The Midwest Smash is our secret Discord.
True.
We get rid of all those Grand Blue players, aside from Schmurtle. That guy somehow snuck his way in. Who knows how?
He doesn't even play the game. He won't ever enter.
Real.
What's his problem?
Bro, I've been telling... He's at work. He's at work. I told him that was bullshit, but...
All right, Nagoriyuki and Giovanna. Oh, I forgot to put the names in. Whoops.
Good catch. So I wouldn't know. I'm stuck
Screen's
watching
falling off.
8 ads on.
Yeah,
I had 2 of 8.
don't you love Twitch? It's like 20 more seconds though, so we'll see most of it.
All right, here we go. We do see Nameless coming into the second Nago matchup of the night.
Yeah.
We'll have to see how Envelop deals with this pressure. Obviously, Derfla was really dealing with it patiently and well, but it's hard to do that.
It's tough. Reacting to that, I still can barely react to that spiral arrow. And it's such a strong reset option on block. It leaves you so
really
plus,
is.
but it's also so reactable.
Especially the
Good.
empowered version, guard crushing.
Yeah,
Oh,
off the
16, please.
knockdown. Formerly known as Garudog. It did, unfortunately.
I love
Fortunately,
that.
lose its
Back when
guard
it was
crush.
guard crush.
Yeah. We will not miss it.
No, infuriating.
But yeah, Nameless does have a lot of experience in this matchup. I feel like Nameless had experience in this matchup before I even started playing against Nameless. I don't know from where, but Nameless has a lot of Nago experience from the depths.
This is funny. As Jeezi mentions in the chat, Nameless is on something of a Nago gauntlet tonight.
If you play Nago, you will have nightmares of Nameless.
Absolutely.
He will guard you in this bracket. Aside from Derfla, who overcame the wall.
For now.
Oh, maybe as well.
We'll see. I hope so. But yeah, he likes to do this thing where you do /1, /2, and then he mashes 5H, and it kind of smokes like most of your options. Like if you try and Fukia back a little bit, you get hit. You have to like go all the way out of its range and make it whiff, which is different from the counterplay on a lot of other characters. So it is a lot to adapt to if you're just kind of on autopilot on your offense.
Good confirm from Nameless ending that round out there. It was kind of close though.
It was, yeah. Envelop is definitely finding a little bit of footing here.
Oh, wait.
2P mash there.
Ooh, the throw on the Fukyo up. Tough.
Throw?
Dude, that dash momentum on the 5K is so silly. She freezes completely, and then she doesn't even have to do anything. She's in your face, ready for the strike throw.
We got the wall break, and the 5H will smoke out whatever Nago was pressing, unfortunately. Really wants this win, willing to spend everything.
Yeah, Nameless just spending all sorts of meter, and it works out. 2-0, Nameless here. Whoa, anti-air, Beyblade, we love to see it. Oh, Nameless spending so much blood though, just gonna get bursted in blood rage across the screen. Big hit on that 2S. It was worth it.
That is 2 hits of pure blood rage damage.
Ooh, Nameless going for a burst bait. It's not paying off, but another pop! We just spent too much before that. That is unfortunate. For Envelop going into this last round with a burst advantage.
I didn't even see what he did to pop there.
Oh, he did a bunch of DPs into Beyblade and the DPs.
Ooh,
I will say,
got him with the high-low. 6H super.
When I played against Envelop, they did do a lot to like intentionally pop.
Yeah.
And try and work off of blood rage.
Aggressive playstyle. It's very fun to fight against. But oh shoot! Okay, it's going back down. I saw it pop up and I got scared.
Oh yeah, no. After that 6H super, it's basically getting all refunded there. Envelop could have used 2 specials on round start and been fine. Ooh, the pull out of the corner on the cross up. I don't think that would have crossed up if Envelop didn't try to block it. Honestly, I think it was the walkout that made it cross up.
Charge dust that does kill. I'm kind of surprised.
Nameless does take it with a 3-0.
Good job, Nameless. Fighting his way into loser's quarterfinal. On the other end, we have a bit of a killer coming in here. I want to do a quick shout out because Ganon gave me a run for my money. And Chdr, whoever you are.
Chdr.
Bars, first off. Second off, damn, they're running the gauntlet and they took a game off Jeezi. That is not easy.
In the Discord, they are Chdr Shredder. I love that name.
All right, I apologize for my seeding of you, Chdr. Yeah, we're gonna keep icing Jeezi out. Next up, we have anybody else other than Jeezi.
No, we can play. We can play.
Yeah, we'll do Jeezi versus Derfla up next. I will go ahead and @ Jeezi in the Discord, and we can get this ball rolling. Now, we have seen earlier tonight another Asuka. No matter how good they were, we're about to see peak. Things you have never seen before. We have a top 10 Asuka player here tonight, as we do every week. This guy runs our pockets, steals our lunch money, and Jared, you know I appreciate you. Shut up. You're very helpful, and I'm very happy you convinced me to give you admin perms. You're awesome. But, man, I can't wait to see what Jeezi brings out this week.
We'll see. He played Dizzy against me earlier, but we're jumping straight to the Asuka. Played Derfla.
Derfla has this matchup experience. Probably not wanting to risk anything. I'm a little surprised though. I feel like Jeezi would be one of the first people to hop on Venom, but I have yet to see a Venom even in friendlies.
I do get it. We might be a little late in bracket for a brand new character though. I do feel like Jeezi going Asuka game 1 is like the ultimate sign of respect from him.
Yeah.
Like we have to be serious.
On one hand, it feels great because you're like, wow, I get to fight against like, you know, a top Asuka. But on the other hand, damn, dude, chill out. It's never that serious. Oh, good blocks on Derfla's end. Gonna force that. We will maybe see a... Oh, the fuzzy mash will do it. No need for a YRC even with all that meter.
It's well played. Derfla was playing very careful.
Yeah, a lot of Fukio backs into far slashing, trying to catch a fuzzy mash, but while Jeezi is a big fan of fuzzy mashing, he's cognizant of the situation.
So we are going to get a hard knockdown off of this wall break. What will mix be? I do see an arpeggio ready to set up.
Yeah, that's scary, isn't it? Oh, shoot.
Ooh, the gravity staff shenanigans. This should kill. Oh, the gravity staff. Back at it again. Oh no. Just out of range of the YRC hitting.
This game would be so good if Tap Dust was removed. Oh my god. I just hate it.
No, I get it.
I hate it. Oh, we're getting an early burst from Jeezi, not wanting to be put in the corner, but the YRC's from there.
I didn't know Nago could combo off that.
Yeah, counter hit they can. I believe every heavyweight can on counter hit.
It's no wonder they nerfed that.
Oh yeah, dude, it was plus 6 or plus 9 or something. That shit was nuts. And it still wasn't as good as Red Wild Assault.
Red Wild Assault's still quite good, I will give you that.
Alright, we're seeing that round start. Ooh!
Good conversion off of that stray hit.
Derfla came out to play. But we do see the pressure get started. This is where the steamroll begins to happen. Asuka obviously struggles a little bit whenever they're forced on the back foot, but the moment they get their block string running, you gotta take some risks and get out.
It's so difficult.
Oh, but
that does hit.
I would call a half circle back then forward S difficult. That's...
Yeah?
Yep. Now look at this.
Classic fight on go in.
Trying to bait that YRC, no such luck. Oh, when the burst works.
Bursting from Derfla.
We have no cubes.
Oh, the tap dust.
That neutral was so Derfla favored. There were no cubes, only 2 fireballs. But right now, we're going to see those fireballs come out, force 2 strike throws.
Knockdown here. So mashing on the Beyblade. It's another tap dust.
They're impossible to block.
They are.
Scientifically. Scientists studied it, and you can't do it. Oh, and the grab. We do have lower blood. The guts are going to be kicking in, but we'll have to see if it matters.
It's 100 meter on deck for Derfla. Uses a little bit of it there to Wild Assault, or excuse me, Roman cancel forward. And an air throw into 6H takes the game.
That's my goat.
Apologies, gentlemen. I had to take a snack break.
Oh, I completely understand. I'm probably going to take one in a minute.
So, who's up? What's the set count?
We've got Asuka versus Nago. This is Jeezi versus Derfla. And I believe it is 1-0 Derfla.
It is...
Oh, it's 1-1. 1-1.
It's 1-1.
Yeah, Jeezi took round 1. Game 1.
Yep.
Good
Derfla
block.
struck back pretty quickly with game 2.
You block
Mana
all that
players.
shit, you get hit by a grab, and then he has full meter and full spells. Goddamn.
Yep.
Oh, terrible hand.
Now we're
though.
running throw loops. So we are playing Street Fighter out here.
Alright, keep in mind here, if they go for the low option, 6k into spell is 6p'able if it is a cube that is not blue. But it doesn't even matter. Get caught by the 2k and die.
No, 6k. You get caught by the
It was
6k.
2k into 6k, he already got hit before he did 6k.
As a matter of fact.
As a matter of fact,
Actually.
let me push my glasses up before I say that.
It's running
Alright,
more
running
strike
Back to
throw
Asuka
here.
is so plus on literally everything. Always
I
back.
would
Finally finds
Back
the
throw.
throw.
Back throw into the
So
hit.
I have to point out, a DP is in the spell deck. It didn't need it though.
didn't need it. No death here, but the tap dust, it's
Tap
unbeatable.
dust.
Aptos unreactable.
The true villain of Guilty Gear Strive is Tap Dust.
Nobody talks about it, but for real.
That will put Jeezi up 2-1 in this set.
Top tier characters? Nah. Why Wild Assault? Nah. It's the tap dust.
It's Tap
Yep.
Dust.
You're onto something, Ganon. I knew you had it in you.
That's... Oh, whiff throw though. Instantly getting a burst on the punish. We have more gravity staff shenanigans ready.
Oh, and the
Tap
tap
dust.
There it
dust.
is again.
We should have a counter, a tap dust counter that we'll just put on stream.
We absolutely need one.
That means one of us has to manage
Yeah. Never mind.
everything the whole time.
Oh, the
You're
pop.
right. We'll make Derfla keep track of all the times. Oh, we blocked it!
Oh, blocked.
That's a moral
And the
victory. I
whole
don't
bunch
care.
of- though.
Nah, yeah, that's valid. Definitely got the round. 2D
the moral
going
victory.
straight through clone.
You won Derfla. Alright, coming out with these spells. Now, 6k, blue cube, not 6p'able, but unfortunately got hit prior. Oh, and the slow staff. Interesting.
This
Not a
is
staff you
interesting.
see too often.
Ooh, maybe looking for a DP there. Did not find one. Jeezy finds a jump in. RC's it. Tech
Good
the
job.
throw.
But
Oh! Fortunate whiff punish on the 5H. Well played,
Damn.
Jeezy. I will say Derfla played that set quite well as well.
Oh, absolutely. I felt like every single one of those rounds was winnable.
Oh, absolutely.
It's just, that is the small things that, Derfla is a great freaking player. But it's those small, meter management decisions that kind of bring you up to Jeezy's level, where he might lose a round, he might not win every neutral interaction, he might even get counter hit on pressure sometimes, he might lose because of it. But consistently, he is going to have good meter situations. He's consistently going to make the game work for him, and it's so impressive.
It really is.
I hate him. I hate him so freaking much. Alright, next up, I'm going to @KilSwitch. It's me versus him. Let me go fight
All
a
right.
shit. Yay!
This is death by 1,000 cuts on both sides.
Oh, it'll be one
Ah.
cut.
I don't know. Chipp can do some pretty decent damage this patch.
Yeah, I will agree with you there, but something we saw from KilSwitch in his set against Shark was he was kind of forgoing the higher damage combos to instead go for more mix, and ended up working out quite well for him.
I'm looking at this bracket and I'm kind of mauling that I got 9th.
I
had
feel
played
that.
I had to play against Chdr, who plays Ram. I really need to practice that matchup. I'm so bad at it.
It feels
I've gotten
random.
upset
Feels
so many
weird.
times by that godforsaken character.
So I definitely feel that. That character is something else. I picked up Ram for a little bit while waiting for Venom to come out, and like, I don't even know what to say. That character just like feels strong inherently.
Current Ramlethal is so cheap. I hate her so bad. She needs to get taken out the game.
Real. Just need Capper. Honestly, I'm molding a little bit too much. I just need to learn the matchup.
No,
Yeah.
I think she is stupid for the same reasons as Johnny. She got big old
Well, I
buttons,
think-
and when she decides it's time, she gets a high-low and a strike throw. Both are true, and she can do it twice. Pretty cool. Builds her a bunch of meter in the on the way.
I can't say much because I play Gold Lewis. I'll just leave it at that.
That's true.
So what happened to the room there?
I'm not sure. It looks like they're
Right.
having a
Still
little bit
up.
of an issue.
I got
getting
kicked out.
connected. We might have to restart it. We'll see what happens. Oh, are you kicked out?
Yeah, I got fully kicked out.
I'll start streaming if they don't wait on you to rejoin, but it looks like they are waiting for you.
Okay, that's sweet. Thank you guys. I'm here
Oh,
now.
never mind.
That's insane.
Wow, they waited for you to join just so they
can't
could do that to
believe
you.
that.
I'm streaming on Discord now. You can.
I cannot. That's
That was
foul.
crazy.
It was just sheer coincidence.
That was disrespectful. That's what it was.
Nah, when
Couple of-
Galanos is done, he will be hearing about that.
So a couple of glass cannon type of characters, both trying to get movement-based positioning in, just to try and get as much mix-up potential and damage outside of that as possible. Looks like Garrett is getting some pretty good starts in. KilSwitch deciding to hold on to that burst, getting 2-tapped in the process.
So I do think that was smart. Yeah, I might have been just a little bit overzealous when I said death by 1,000 cuts. Chipp is one of the characters that Bridget actually can do a fair bit of damage to.
Well, that's just because it's Chipp. What a DP. DP from both sides. I expected another DP, I'm not gonna lie.
So I get that.
DP number
That is-
3.
We did see KilSwitch being really willing to represent the DP in his set against Shark, and that honestly might have won him the set.
Okay.
It does look like Galanos was
Honestly,
ready for it at that point.
The sheer threat of it being there is enough to dissuade a lot of things from happening.
That's very true. Counter hit on the 2S. Full combo coming out. Not quite enough meter for a super.
Trying to get the blue RC to go off round start. It's not really working for him. Garrett managing to get the DP baited, and he's gonna take off. helping a damage blow. Let's see what the
Dude,
mix
you have
is.
100 meter on deck for Galanos, though. Jumps the command grab. So are we gonna see
Oh,
burst
wow.
Oh, wow. Really late burst. Galanos still caught it.
He made it look like he was giving up on the burst bait, so as soon as he ran, KilSwitch was like, it's time, but he was blocking still. He just dash blocked. That was crazy.
Very well played from Galanos there.
Galanos trying to catch KilSwitch out of the air, but still unable to.
Blue RC back. Oh, another counter hit 2D.
Both players dumping meter.
Oh, the whiff 6H though means KilSwitch missed the opportunity to get a wall break.
Oh, the left-right mix is evil.
It's a gross cross up.
KilSwitch
Galanos'
manages to secure the round kill. Let's see if he can take it to a round win.
See, definitely anybody's game.
What a tough situation after the white or after the blue water cell on block.
It is.
You put in a true 50-50, and either way, the yo-yo's gonna back her up.
See, we do see KilSwitch kind of clawing his way back here. Little drop on the combo.
A little bit too much gravity scaling for that combo to work, but still getting some mix off of it. Being forced to use the burst just so he can sort of hide.
Did catch that.
Playing a little patient from both sides.
Galanos does have burst on deck and 50 meter. Those are resources which KilSwitch is painfully lacking. Did find a 6p.
That's
And a 5p
It's a 5p.
to end the game.
5p to... I love it when standing lights always kill.
That's funny.
It's the funniest thing.
They put some good crumple animations into this game. It's like, it's those and then the wall slump kills that you like never see.
You used to see the wall slumps all the time.
Yeah, you'll see wall slumps, but you won't see wall slump kills.
I see what you mean.
Like splatting the wall will kill
Yeah.
an opponent.
Oh,
That's
Galanos
kind
crossed
of
himself up on accident, but he's actually using it to his advantage.
In actuality, it was a setup, and you didn't even know.
But he could have killed.
Alright, I saw something that's going to be on VOD review. You remember, I don't remember if it was a week or two ago, but Galanos talked about the setup where they do like forward dash into roll. It's minus something ridiculous like 32.
Wow.
I did spot it out there and KilSwitch did not react to it.
The VOD review call out.
So we will be seeing that later.
Alright, Galanos not blocking this low from KilSwitch, not throwing the overhead at all, and it's working out for him.
Sometimes the best mix is no mix.
Absolutely.
Real.
Ooh.
I saw that. I saw that burst coming from a mile away.
The roll hit?
Dude, this wacky roll, and KilSwitch just isn't 6P'ing it, so he's getting mixed up by this weird movement.
Yep. Let's say that giving more movement control on roll was one of the funniest things they could have done to Bridget. There's some insane clips you can get with it.
Especially since it got actually removed the option to jump out, so it's... You hear a lot of Bridget players complain about it, but I think it's just silly enough that it's worth it.
It is extraordinarily silly.
Look at that. Corner to mid-screen to corner, no wall break, but a mix.
Somehow didn't wall stick.
Ooh,
Uh-oh.
Caught the BP though. That hurts.
Oh, probably won't kill.
Melee kill.
No, I don't think so. Yeah, he lives.
No, it will not. Just barely. This character does no damage.
Okay,
Caught the
KilSwitch using all 100 meter to get this wall break. And started earning it back.
The positive bonus, it might be worth it.
Oh, that big long 2S low is going to catch KilSwitch out.
Alright. GG's, KilSwitch. Very fun. Very fun.
Games to the both of you.
Very well played from both players.
Alright. So I guess that means we're going into losers?
Yes, we are. We get to see the phenomena, Mr. C or Mrs. They, Chdr, coming into losers round 4 against Shark, I guess. Will Shark fall?
Very interesting. Chdr already taking names like GanonDegenerate. So will he be able to?
I'm kind of livid on that one. I think it might just be an unlucky bracket path, but Ram might be my worst matchup. I really need to practice that matchup. I got kind of dog walked.
Oh, who'd you play? Slayer?
I played Slayer game 1 and then switched to Gold Lewis.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it can be rough as Gold Lewis trying to get out of that pressure.
Yeah. I think Slayer... I don't know. That's a tough call because, like, both characters just get zoned so hard by sword normals.
That's the problem with playing two bruisers. Every single zoner dog walks you. And you have to be the better player.
I'm getting word that Chdr did very well at Kansas City's Max Out tournament.
He beat me there as well.
So, Cheddar's kind of an unknown right now. I mean, losing to Jeezi doesn't say much, simply because Jeezi plays a weird freaking character. Great players can lose to that.
I will never blame anyone for losing to Jeezi.
I'll blame Lord Knight.
This is yeah.
Chdr did in fact beat me at that same Max Out event. So, alright. They're not a complete nobody. They're rising through the ranks.
Yeah,
I will say, Chdr did also defeat Gilla early in bracket, who's a very strong Anji player here.
Gilla actually going out very early. That is okay. That's almost guaranteed to be due to Chdr. I apologize for underseeding you, Gilla. Going 3-2 against him. That is Gilla's freaking strong. And losing the chess set. Unfortunately, we call those fundamentals. You got to get better at chess if you want to be good at Guilty Gear. But, you know, we can give them some more time. We'll work. Learn the Sicilian, nerd. All right. Now we're seeing a classic. I feel like this is vanilla Guilty Gear right here. We got Ramlethal versus Soul.
A battle of two non-stop top tiers.
This is definitely a season 1 matchup.
They have changed a significant amount since launch, I will say.
Doesn't matter. They're still both stupid.
They're entirely stupid, and also this might be their worst incarnation in the game's lifespan for both of them. I'm not so sure.
I don't know about Ram. Maybe Soul. Maybe Soul.
Ram was like top 3 for all the game's lifespan, and now I think she's like top.
Did you watch
5.
Arc World Tour?
Yeah.
The Red Ditto suite.
No, because we were here. But it was messed up what happened on that screen.
It was.
It was kind of evil.
I'll need to go back and watch them. All right, we do have Chdr coming in here telling Shark, I guess, to STFU. Kind of rude.
Dude, look at all these whipped air normals from both of these players.
I mean, air dash back far slashes Ram is so non-committal. You can just kind of afford to throw that out and wait for a counter hit.
Oh, wow, that killed.
But I will have Chdr know that I do that with Bridget heavy slash all the fucking time. And Shark knows how to 6P that now. So we'll see how that plays out.
I don't know. So aren't Ram swords like proper disjoints?
They are, yes.
Yeah. They're broken.
It'd be a bit harder to 6P then.
Like half of the hitbox is disjointed.
Yeah. The thing is, if you 6P and you don't hit her, she at least can't hit you if she's doing jumping slash. So it becomes a clash battle, where if you're on the ground, you win that clash battle. You can either go into another 6P from the cancel, or you can go into something like Bandit Revolver, or Bringer.
Let's see, Chdr does burst out of the corner pressure.
Oh, we're seeing the bread and butter come out. That will be a wall break with super. Let's see the Oki. Oh, bursting on block does not want to eat that.
It does force Chdr to play this game with one sword here.
I mean, yeah, against other characters, that's almost never something you want to do. But against Ramlethal, that's perfectly valid.
Yeah.
So both swords on deck post wall break.
Oh, strike
Now we're
throw.
seeing Chdr run a little bit of strike throw of their own.
Shark's eating
Good
some
block
of
on the
his own
mix.
medicine.
Wow. The 2K 2D out. Shark takes game 1.
Deflect shield.
I think that was a panic deflect shield. I mean, where's he going to get pushed back to? I mean, you're...
Yeah.
Oh,
Could have been a misinput too.
That's also possible.
Oh, could have been attack attempt? Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. God, the input for that move is so bad.
It is. And they're never gonna change it.
They even changed it a little bit. To like,
They said they were going to 2 years ago.
They said they were gonna add moves for all the base characters too.
How many characters?
2 years
just
ago. These guys are liars.
Oh, the
does-
cross
I-
up! God, I hate this stupid character. Mortal Bato, no swords, no damage.
You can't tell me that's not sauce.
Hard
Look at
knockdown.
him.
That's not sauce. This character doesn't have sauce. There's none available.
Brother,
it
you
was
played
sauce
Nago.
like
You played
3
Nago.
years
I never
ago.
said he had sauce either.
It's a half screen left right.
Oh
makes this-
wow, you got hit by the tap dust. What would have happened if you blocked it? Guard crush, 50 strike throw. Very cool.
Here, it was sauce like 2 years ago.
Jeezi joined.
There's sauce now. Jeezy.
There's no
Yeah.
way somebody just said Ram has sauce. Ram has no sauce.
Here we
That's
go.
what we're saying.
You're all banned. You're all banned.
Canned. Everything is canned. It's no sauce.
Jeezi left.
He's lucky. I was trying to ban him. God damn it. Up in here, bro.
You want to talk
Bro,
about
one-
sauce? 5H Gunflame fake out 5H. That looks pretty cool.
Sauce. Gunflame. Gunflame sauce.
Gunflame is sauce because it's not good.
All right. Oh, YRC on the tap dust doesn't convert off the hit on 2K, but does get the back throw. Oh my God. Ready. The micro dash to force him to land in the corner.
Oh,
another strike
Still
throw
slowed
gets
down.
going. You know, suffering from success, just a little too plus there. All right, we are seeing Shark, I guess, really take the offensive here. CHDR definitely willing to push their advantage on block, but in neutral is opting for very safe jump backs. We're gonna have to see if Shark can start to take advantage of that, because so far he's just been blocking and then mashing out of pressure.
Good backdash on that throw attempt.
Which they're looking like they're looking for a burst there. Unfortunately,
Like that?
Shark is not going to give it till it's time.
Made it a
2K,
goal
5D
first
counter
instead.
hit. Boosh, boosh.
No super though, we might need a 6-6 BRC.
There we are.
Alright, the
my God.
BRC. Ooh, with the air DP.
Into the tap dust.
I hate this
Villain
guy.
of Strive.
Unreactable.
I hate this guy. Oh my God, who air DPs?
This motherfucker.
This dude's minus 5 bajillion.
Also, Galanos, we do
You should
have
tell Chdr to
confirmation
stop listening to the
that
stream
is-
and lock in.
It is Chdr.
It is
That is
Chdr.
correct.
Okay.
It is Chdr.
CHDR.
Galanos isn't good at like seeing patterns and such in names, so it's okay.
Better with
Oh, we got it.
Derfla coming out here. You don't shut up, Alfred. You want me to out you, bro? No. I wouldn't do that to you. Took me too long. Took me too fucking long.
It really
Somebody had to
did.
tell me. I
That's
just
fine.
don't think critically about names like that. I just sit there and I'm like, okay.
Ooh, the IV.
Ooh.
Far slash out.
no
No Daro connect. Unfortunate.
Right. We
Gonna
will
see this Wild Out combo though for wall break.
50 meter always ready for these hard knockdowns. YRC losing a sword in the process.
And the DP going to assert pressure, even though Chdr has spent all their resources.
Yeah, Shark really wants to push this advantage as soon as Chdr spends the sword, I've been noticing.
I mean, it's a great idea. You kind of
It
want
is.
to challenge there, force them to fight on the back foot.
Yeah, force them to play one-handed.
All right, running in does not force out a 6P, does get the block on the 2K. -3 there after the Fafnir, forcing the far slash pressure.
Oh!
Dash. Or slash.
Black dash on the tap dust.
And the
Chdr blocks the
block.
YRC, blocks the burst! This is looking tough for Shark.
Ow.
The deadly combo.
Very excellent play coming out from Chdr. Ready for everything.
Oh, and the
Mortal Bato. The single
expected
most
him.
damaging reversal super in the game.
Already.
That's a fact.
It's only with both swords. Though.
We do not need to talk about it in comparison to Blood Rage 6H. Whether or not it does more damage is unimportant.
Dude,
But Chdr takes a game here.
I just went into the Twitch and everybody yelling at me about Chdr is hilarious.
Yeah.
Right. Chdr losing round start here.
Rose committing.
Forcing a burst out of CHDR.
Mr.
STFU CHDR with the air hit into the confirm.
CHDR just find a pickup.
CHDR got bursted there. That's unfortunate. Really wanted to keep that corner. CHDR scoring the tap dust.
Firm giving us a little bit of time for CHDR's sword to come back.
Oh, Shark, I guess, coming in with that 6-6 RC, catching the jump at round start. CHDR obviously wanting to keep it a little bit safer. Oh my god, what was that?
Probably a miss.
Mortal Botto killing. Putting CHDR in a very good spot going into round 2. This is a good bit, I promise.
It's so good. I love these bits. Somebody was doing it to me whenever I played in a bracket earlier this week.
Oh no.
They didn't know whether to say Galanos or Galanos, so they just called me anything but Galanos. Oh, Jeezi getting his messages deleted by a monitor as Shark, I guess, takes a round.
Jeezi not holding the agenda.
Bro, this VOD is gonna be so funny to watch back.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna be so good. Alright, we do have the wall break combo coming out from CHDR right here. Getting the super wall break. Let's see what the Oki is. Is going for the safe block string. Forces Shark to use the YRC, but scores a counter hit.
Look at that damage. That was 3 hits. That was a counter hit still.
Oh! Okay.
Oh, that is so scary.
Shield?
Positive bonus here is going to give 50 tension to Chdr before the end of this round. We'll have to see if Burst comes back. I don't believe it will.
I think both players are on their last legs for Burst. The Tap Dust does take the game. We have a game 5 here. Friendly reminder. The loser of this set gets 5th.
5th?
Oh,
It's 7th, right?
Yeah,
no.
7th.
7th.
Is it 7th?
Yeah,
it
it's
is 7th. Okay, I miscounted.
Brutal 7th round.
It is.
Oh my god.
Bro, this top 8 is insane. What the hell?
Who seeded this bracket?
Who did?
Who seeded this thing?
It's your
Screw
fault
that
this is
guy.
happening!
I got cheated out of my top 8 because of you. How?
Brother, I saved you from having to fight against Soul. You should be thanking me.
I
Both
wanted
players taking the
to.
time.
I
We're
have not
watching the
played
intro
against
in
this
Game
guy in
5.
bracket yet.
This is the real game.
Alright, coming out here, we do have a Game
Should've
5
been me.
situation. The first one of the night on stream,
See,
that is.
If
That's
Chdr
real.
wins this would also be a reverse sweep on Shark.
Also, Garrett, that's a lie. Our set was game 5.
Oh, you're so right. I forgot you give me challenge now.
Ow.
I was playing my secondary, by the way.
Oh, because you know Gold Lewis hard loses that one.
Probably.
Not true, but in our matchups he does. Alright, coming out here, Shark, I guess, drops the combo at the finish line. Very unfortunate.
That
we
hurts. That's a
will
lot
see
of damage here. Wild Assault to extend it from coast to coast. Hard knockdown here. Guess for the round. Shark does block the mix.
Oh, going for
Chdr's-
the low strike throw does work out in Chdr's favor.
Chdr spent a lot of burst on that offense. Looking at quite a deficit here.
Yeah,
May not be
I
the
mean,
best situation for round 2 here.
this is a decent situation for them to say, hey, I'm going to take round 1 and just spin round 2, not spending any burst, just to build it back up for round 3. That's a valid strategy, and it seems to be working out considering how high their burst is already. So long as they don't spend it this round.
What we're really looking for is if Chdr takes Shark's burst. That'd be excellent situation for them.
the goal.
Ooh, just the run up raw super, trying to call out anything, but Shark is standing
Chdr did
still,
that several
holding his
times in our
ground.
set.
Last round, last game.
Maybe looking to
It
catch a
seems to
burst
be
there.
It seems to be Chdr's special MO.
This is the run up
Just
more
run up
Roboto.
super after wall break.
He gun flames. What a brave soul.
He's
He doesn't know
forecasting
that
back
that's
then.
terrible.
Out. Tap Dust, catching the approach into a full soul bad guy combo.
Yeah. Now this burst situation is so bad for Chdr.
Uh-oh.
Oh, is that death?
It is.
That is
That's gonna
death.
be it.
No wall break necessary.
Shark confirms clean as usual. A huge
What?
soul bad guy
Good
combo ends it out.
Freaking set.
And
That's
I don't have to play
what
against
happened.
Ramlethal. Let's go.
You're so lucky. You're so fucking lucky, dude. Oh my god.
Woo!
Yeah.
That was definitely a highlight set of the night.
Oh my god. Hey, I'm answering first at the end of tonight. That's my top set. Y'all gotta fend off for the scraps. That's fine. All right. Up next, we are going to play winners finals, and then we'll do the straight run, where the winner of losers semis, after we play the losers quarters, is going to have a full run until they lose. This is a sprint after the marathon. We're in the final 100 here. And who can make it? So far, let's do a brief recap, guys. We've had a lot of great sets tonight, and every single person we have left on the bracket has had their match streamed so far. We have KilSwitch, our resident Chipp player. We have Nameless, who's only represented Giovanna so far, but does have an A.B.A in reserve. We have Derfla, resident Nago and streamer. Thank you, Derfla. We have Shark Guy Guess, coming in from that hot 3-2 victory over Chdr, who has earned the right for me to say his name correctly. And then Jeezi and Galanos. So, pick your favorite now. We will be gambling on this. Put your money in the pot.
We will be gambling.
Yep.
Well,
and you're
for
not
And
allowed
if
to
you're
Jeezi
smart, you bet
wins.
against Jeezi because you want me to get paid.
Absolutely. All right, I've added Jeezi. It's going to be me and him, and after I beat him, we'll have the losers rounds up. We'll run KilSwitch and Nameless to give Shark, I guess, a little bit longer of a break after that nail biter, and then we'll be running Derfla Shark, I guess.
I'm going to go to the bathroom. You guys are good to start. I'm going to ask the set count when I get back, though.
Okay.
All right.
I figured we would do KilSwitch and Nameless after this.
Yeah, that's what we're
Just
playing
run-
next. We're doing
Yeah,
me and
just run down the bracket.
We've gotta give Shark, I guess, time to actually like drink some water or something after that, because my god.
That's fair. This is quite the nail biter.
Nah, he don't need it. He's a goat like that.
Alright, peace out, nerds.
Good luck.
Best of luck to you.
Thank you, I'm gonna need it.
All right, so this is a matchup that both of these players have seen numerous times. They have been in pretty much every grand finals of almost every single one of these.
Yep, there are
maybe one or two.
There are 3 things that are guaranteed in life: death, taxes, and a Galanos versus Jeezi set in a Midwest mash.
So they have both been pretty experienced in the matchup, but I guess it's just who's come down to who's learned the most about the other player. I know Galanos was having a bit of a rough time for quite a while, and I think he's starting to pick up on it, and he's taken a pretty substantial lead so far.
I do think anything is possible here. I've seen tight game 5 sets, and I've seen both of them sweep each other. Really anything is possible.
Jeezi finally getting his spells going. He's spending a lot of his life bar just to get that mana
To
back.
refill mana. With how much
first
tension he
Galanos.
has, I'm not really sure if that's the best idea.
In any case, it didn't seem to work out for Jeezi, but Galanos taking advantage for as much as he could.
We'll see, Yo-Yo
utilizing
Recall
that,
being able to take care of cubes like that is so good.
Absolutely. I remember one VOD sesh where I was with Galanos, and he specifically mentioned that you have to use the recall more often. Spending that meter to get out? I'm not sure about that.
Oh,
managing to
command
get the
grab
command
on
grab
Yoki.
though. Into that 6p.
Roll in.
Forcing Jeezi to respect the space, I really...
Oh, counter hit US though, that does kill. The game 1 going to Galanos.
Absolutely. Galanos managing to find his footing in this matchup and getting a demanding lead. Let's see if Jeezi can fight back.
I'll have to see. Bridget movement is one of the few things that really makes Asuka question of the cube usage.
Managing to
Tap
get a good
dust.
pressure sequence into the absolute devilish tap dust. We hate tap
The
dust.
true villain of Strive.
What's the score? I'm back.
So it is 1-0 in favor of Galanos.
Gotcha.
Jeezi managing to find his way back, starting off with 3 screamers.
Three
In his stand.
fireballs and a
He
speed
got another
stack.
one!
This is
4
why we love
screamers in
RNG
his
and Guilty
opening.
Gear Strive. Three
Galanos
fireballs
forcing-
and a speed staff has to be one of the most cursed Asuka hands I've ever seen.
Sometimes you'll start off with nothing. You'll have like 2 reduced mana costs and both staffs or something.
Galanos, or Jeezi is really wanting to try and jump out of the pressure and get out of the corner, but Garrett is doing really good about the forcing of hitbox within that space.
Oop, tap
managing
dust.
to get-
No confirm though. Well,
Managing to get
set up
6p out of the
earlier.
air and 2h to hit him out of the sky very frequently.
Finally finding that last confirm.
Jeezi
Jeezy's
evens it
striking
out.
back. Making this an interesting set to say the least.
The round start 5p.
I hate that move
It's so tough to deal with.
It is.
for most characters.
Ooh, no
I could go
cards
on
for
about
Jeezi,
how-
but this
oh,
throw is
wow.
gonna get them all back.
Yep, and he just goes straight into refill super. Mana card is running, meaning we're gonna get quite a bit of pressure here.
Keep
Arpeggio's
away,
up.
Arpeggio, no placement of the repel staff.
What a
Jeezi does not
2S,
like
by the
that
way.
staff, so that makes sense.
Managing to get a knockdown.
Blocking the tap
forcing-
dust.
Jeezi
Hold on.
managing to force his way in, get some pressure started, get some mix going.
Ooh, that's gonna be the round.
Managing to kill. Seems like Jeezi started off on the back foot in the previous game, but he's managing to force his way in.
He's remembered very
No.
swiftly what he must do.
Yep, just Blue Wild Assault into the
Blue
setup.
Out Assault
Do
super into
five
test case 3. Get the Arpeggio set up.
blocks it. A TP is on deck here. Get that mix at any time.
Ooh,
like
Managed
Jeezi
to
will
find a hit there.
instead use it for a critical
Ooh.
moment.
There's nothing he can do at that point.
Yeah,
that
Jeezi
was
just holds
checkmate once you,
back for the burst.
you fail to block that cross up.
I blocked that cross up.
It's so tough. Jeezi held that TP for so long.
The teleport mix goes crazy. I'm telling you.
It really does.
2-1 in Jeezy's favor. It looks like he's managing to make it all the way back.
We'll have to see what Galanos does with that.
Ooh, huge
What?
6p from Jeezi there. Not taking that roll. Oh, wow. There was a clash on the DP, but neither player canceled, and it worked out in Galanos' favor.
Got tagged by the flame cubes there.
Jeezi in test case 2 now, looking to make some mix-up game happen. Oh, but he's chanting nothing. Luckily,
I
he
cannot
finds a
tell you
normal
what
hit
chanting
or
with no
counter power
voice.
slash.
I could not tell you which test case is which, just based on the color.
It's green, blue, and the other one. I don't actually know what color test case 2 is, but he was using it. I can assure you, because it wasn't the other two. Process of elimination. He just didn't pull anything from it. It didn't look like.
Cannot argue that.
Ooh,
Critically.
6P on Jeezy's Far Slash. He was looking to galling it into this super here, but luckily Galanos can't really do anything about it when he's full screen.
Oh, the DP does get counter hit. Arpeggio's on the
Oh, the
setup.
arpeggio mix. You see a deflect shield from Galanos. It actually covers the cross up because he inputted it early enough. Another arpeggio comes out. Galanos can't
And
6P them all and doesn't
not-
block the tap dust.
Not blocking
tap
the
dust.
second tap dust. But Jeezi does end up taking it 3-1. So definitely a good showing from Galanos, though.
Watch, he's gonna come in here crying about how, oh, Jeezy's so much better than me. Oh, Asuka's such a bullshit character.
We don't have Asuka talk on this
Right.
on this stream because otherwise Jeezi will come in here again.
Yeah, we don't mention that
Jeezy will
character. It's
correct
okay.
us.
Okay.
How you feeling after that loss, Garrett?
So I actually was very, very happy with my first round. I think that was very clean play, and it's what I've been working on because I have been doing a lot of games with Jeezi recently. But I've noticed that a lot of my wins are, I just get hit by stuff on defense, and in neutral, I tend to go for like double jump roll, which Jeezi is really good at calling out with. I mean, obviously in that last game, we saw that double jump slash that he hit me with in the left corner, and he got that counter hit into wall break. And once he gets that momentum and has positive bonus, that's where Asuka is like the best character in the game. And I'm really trying to keep my eye on situations like 6K into cube, because it's only true if he has a blue cube or fireball or, like anything that's not a cube. But I don't know if it beats the green cube. But
It should be the
situations
green
like that,
cube. It won't beat the slow
Right.
one though. The big slow one will still win. It actually comes out pretty fast.
yeah, and I'm really trying to look for situations like that, and I'm just frustrated that I'm losing in other areas that I shouldn't really be messing up in. But I'm gonna get the run back after I kick Derfla's ass. All right.
That's
very
assuming
good
a
mindset
lot.
of it.
I beat Shark and then KilSwitch or Nameless, and then I have to play against you. Like, there's a lot going on there.
I believe in you.
Wild bet to make.
Coming up next on the topic of Nameless and KilSwitch, we will be calling them up for the next round. And of course, Nameless, true to his name, is a long string of numbers that I have to memorize to at him. And we have Kill. Guys, this tag is so fire. Listen to this. 631562 hashtag 631562. That's peak.
Hell yeah. It's peak. It's Peem.
It's so
What
good.
does it even mean?
Well, he's
Always
nameless,
black
so it
answer.
doesn't mean much.
Yeah. You see what they should have done with it? It should have been 631562 hashtag 631526.
Oh, see? Now that's fire. That's a
Jeezi
good
joy.
idea.
You had to kick me from the room because I was still in the cab.
I don't think so. You're not on
I just
online.
don't. I didn't remember getting off, and then I look at Guilty Gear, and it's on the menu. I thought y'all kicked me because I was just sitting on the cab.
No, you might have
Jeeza
got
left.
yeah.
Jeeza
You
joy.
can answer. You can answer.
You might have got
That would've
AFK
been
kicked or something, but
Okay.
I didn't do it on purpose. If you got kicked out, we
Jeeza
would have had to
left.
maybe. Okay.
Oh,
Alright, so
Nameless and KilSwitch.
yeah, I loved it when you kicked
resident,
that guy out. Derfla. It was so cool.
Thank you.
Alright, so we got our resident Geo player and we got our resident Chipp player. There's gonna be a lot of air to ground situations because Chipp
Okay.
always wants to
Whoa.
be in the air enforcing some mix with his tightrope and stuff.
Yeah,
Where
but I mean,
it
let's
was-
think about this. We do have Giovanna with the best, the anti-air move of the game, with that DP. That's gonna be hard to contend with if you're trying to catch or enforce some air pressure.
This is true, but Nameless as a player is someone who does seem to like to jump a lot, using his air dash momentum. And, so I feel like we're gonna have a lot of air battles from time to time.
Ooh, the jump on the command throw, but no punish.
All right, we got the super wall break coming out. We'll have to see the Oki situation. Now, burst is something that could be on the table prior to the end of this round on KilSwitch's side, unless he messes up his safe jump. Oh my god. That's rough.
In this match, you gotta be able to DP or reversal against the Garudog.
Yeah, you have to be willing. And it's so slow that you can just react. I mean, if they do it whenever you're waking up, like right there, you could just put in the DP motion and then only press the actual final button if you see it happen.
That is true. That's good knowledge.
Yeah, that's what I do all the time. I just mash DP and then I just hold back. And if I see them do Garudog, I just press just reacting with pressing a button.
And like
So
even reacting to it a single time forces them to reconsider if they're even gonna do Garudog.
Yeah,
it's a bit of a commitment once they realize that you have a reversal.
Especially, I mean, the absolute best Oki that Giovanna can get is Chdr into Garudog. And if you represent DP, obviously Chdr is very reactable, but it opens up Chdr into nothing, which is a great RPS to be playing as a defender compared to just eating the dog every time.
Absolutely.
Then you can just mash.
Nameless starting to take a pretty demanding lead, is already up 1-0 and is able to secure the very first round. Trying to get that 6P on the wall run, you can't do that.
That's a big damage starter for KilSwitch though.
Yeah, that's good damage. Giovanna's not a low health character, and she has, well, she doesn't have 50 meter yet, so she doesn't have too much health, but she becomes some of the highest health in the game when she has 100.
Derfla, what are you doing on stream?
Looking up how to pronounce that move. She says, Shavi.
Shavi.
I will say, whenever Nameless has 50 meter, he does like to jump around a lot, looking for that air super. It's not a Nameless specific thing, but something to keep in mind when you're playing against Geo.
Yeah, and that's something where a habit in the past that KilSwitch has had is doing preemptive rising JKs to stuff out jumps. Now, that's something that I have made fun of him relentlessly for, because in most situations it's very bad. But if you see a Giovanna running around trying to do air super on you in neutral, that's one of the situations where you can kind of do that. Don't tell KilSwitch I said that. But
Oh, he's listening in.
Yeah, he's either listening or he's gonna catch it on the VOD later.
Absolutely. But KilSwitch managing to fight his way back. Unfortunate misinput on the TP. Using the burst aggressively and securing some damage and a good number of pressure. He's heading back to neutral after the wall break now.
now this neutral is something that I can see KilSwitch being willing to play. Oh my god. Absolutely willing to play.
Now, both of these characters are kind of considered some of the fastest in the game, so they can sit back and play neutral.
Yeah, this is the one matchup where Giovanna.
Wow, good catch on that burst. Wow.
That was a meaty freaking 5K. Holy crap.
I know, right? That was crazy.
It looked like he almost carried her up with that wall run. I know that's not what happened, but with the way the timing worked out with the jump, that's what it looked like.
Oh, and this 6P gonna secure the round.
KilSwitch put his name on the board at the very, very least.
KilSwitch has been putting in work. Dude's been grinding.
Absolutely. It really shows here.
I think seeing Django do so well prior to them losing themselves to Final Fantasy XIV was a kick into gear.
It's the fighting game player retirement home.
Oh my god, it is! I haven't seen Django in weeks. I miss her.
Final Fantasy XIV. I don't think I've ever played that game.
It's fun, but after you get past a certain point, you have to pay for a subscription to stay on the
it's one of
servers.
those
It's kind of
games.
annoying.
How they get ya.
I
Alright,
remember
Wild
playing with
Assault combo
one.
coming out, gonna secure the wall break. Now, meter situation actually looking pretty good for KilSwitch here. Gonna gain that burst back really quickly, and looping the bonus is gonna be really good.
And that safe jump setup? Incredible for KilSwitch.
Yeah, this is the Chipp position. Now he's gonna have, the moment he connects a move, he's gonna have Red Wild Assault on the table as a confirm option. We'll see if he's ready.
See, just barely not having that Wild Assault ready.
I thought there was a lot less to gain than apparently he had left.
Utilizing
doesn't
both
end up mattering.
100% meter just to secure that kill.
Yeah, which is so worth it. I mean, that stuff doesn't carry on between rounds. Bend it. Bend it like it's your inheritance.
Oh wow, command grab punishing the whiff throw.
Dude,
Nick.
that was crazy. He's Nameless is drowning in the shit mix right now.
KilSwitch
Oh,
going
and
for
the
those
side block combo
command
coming out.
grabs a lot.
And KilSwitch gets the
Double.
kill.
He brings
Hold
out
on,
the
we got
game
another
five.
game 5 here.
They don't call him
First
not
beat incoming?
KilSwitch.
That's true.
That is very true.
But there is a switch there, and it is toggleable.
Yes. Now, Nameless scrambling around in the dark, trying to flip KilSwitch off. Double meetings here. The entendres are crazy.
The double entendre is insane.
You can't count them.
All right, Nameless. Goddamn, Nameless running the strike throw. KilSwitch escaping the corner, but might die for it here. Oh my god, he is.
Yeah,
Wow.
My Jesus.
Our Nameless spends the 50 meter to secure that there. 50 burst.
So it
KilSwitch gets a
definitely
far
puts him in a
slash, but no
solid
confirm.
position.
Getting some stagger pressure into the strike throw.
KilSwitch starting to go in here.
What a back
Good
dash.
backdash.
KilSwitch waited for that backdash, but he still pressed a button and got hit for it.
We are supering for the hard knockdown here.
Look at the damage.
Off the wire, he forced to burst. Just did end up working out.
Oh,
If
the
they
tap
was
dash
leading
from
that burst, it would
Nameless.
have been so over.
Oh, that's not gonna do it. The drop. Giving KilSwitch
I
a
go
chance.
KilSwitch wins these.
50 meter.
Hold on.
Oh, the mix.
Another knockdown.
Off a tightrope.
Wire C.
Oh no, we don't
Oh
win
no,
these.
that's
Oh,
the
no.
cross up. Unfortunate. Nameless takes it 3-2.
If it was 5, if he did the 6 POS, he would have won.
Actually true.
What an insane showing from KilSwitch there, though. Really well played.
Absolutely. Making it down to the wire at the very, very least.
Wait, was that?
That was game 5.
Oh shoot! I thought KilSwitch had another game to
No,
play with.
no, Nameless took it.
Nope.
Oh, what a tight set!
Mhm.
I was hyped and I didn't even know it was that close. Holy shit! Good job,
Pay
guys.
attention, my brother. We mentioned it being game 5.
You think I listened to you? That's so cute.
I wasn't the one that mentioned it. Everyone else did. So listen to everybody else, not me.
You
Alright,
think
now-
I listened to Requiem and Derfla? That's so.
You're right.
I
What
know
do-
that
what do we
I
know?
yap a lot, but you should have some respect for these guys.
See, coming up next, we are going to have our wonderful host Derfla versus Shark, I guess. This is another insane set. This one's actually for 5th. Both of these players are very high performing historically in these Midwest matches.
Yeah, I mean, Derfla is a staple, and Shark, I guess, consistently a top 3er at a lot of our events.
It'll be very interesting to see which of these two players ends up coming out on top.
All right, who do you have your money on?
I gotta go with my goat Shark.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with Shark too.
Damn, okay. I got Derfla's ass on here. Derfla's my goat. You know, this man's gonna Fukio back Beyblade, and it's gonna work. And this time, Shark, I guess, is not going to backdash it.
I will say this will 100% be a very close set. These are
Oh
two
no, Derfla,
incredible
please don't.
players.
What, even after this?
Oh my god.
I got $5 on Derfla.
That is soul bad guy damage. Jeez.
Soul bad guy damage. That's what he's known for.
Oh my god. Close slash far slash DP. Man, that's optimal as hell. Alright.
Oh, there's your Fukio back Beyblade.
I thought it would work! Oh, but the grab getting
there's the
stuck
throw.
out by the air delay with Bandit Bringer.
Oh,
Ah,
overhead. DP.
Chance to run their own
Expected
offense.
to be-
Yeah, run into that 2S. Ah, damn you.
Not
The
ready
throw
for the run
kills.
throw.
I swear, throws have some kind of like execute value on them where they just completely demolish that last bit of HP.
Yeah, what's it called in League whenever it just kills after... It's just execute, right?
It's a true execute, yeah. Well, there's executes that do like missing health damage, and then there's true executes that just kill. I hate that I've played League long enough to know the difference.
I was about to say, like, ew, filthy League player.
Yeah, get this shit out of here.
I will say, not much of a League player these days.
In the meantime, my goat, Shark, I guess, spends all his time playing cool fighting games and is winning because of it. I take it back. Derfla spends all his time playing cool fighting games. Winning
No, you're
because
so
of
right,
it.
though.
The
Like-
OS is crazy.
Playing League is the reason that Venom.
It's a left-right. Oh, what a 6P on the far slash. Not taking the Oki, but does get the Beyblade. Gonna play around with their large normals now. My god.
Derfla forcing himself to stay back. Use
Shark does
the
burst
normals,
there.
try and get some more blood back.
Oh, the 5H counter-hitting Shark's approach. So we have Derfla go up a game here. It's 1-1 now.
Derfla, I think KilSwitch
Around
is
surf.
lusting over you in the Discord.
Hey, yo.
He's like,
I
man,
can't
I'm
believe
gonna
it.
fight Derfla. Oh wait, Derfla's fighting, you can't hear me. Sorry, Derfla.
That means I can say, who would willingly want to fight Nago?
That's what I'm saying. This man just gets to go hang out with his wife.
Yeah, like
Go
that's a
have dinner.
vibe.
While the rest of us out
Ooh,
here
that's
suffering, playing our favorite video game.
I will say, GanonDegenerate and I are doing a little bit more watching than we are playing at the moment, but
This is very true. Both Derfla and Galanos are both still in bracket. Like the good players that they are. Fuck you guys. Flexing your top 4 placements on us.
Oh, I'll be flexing my top 1 placement on you.
Galanos is currently guaranteed top 3.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go! Alright, Shark, I guess, coming out strong. I believe that is 2-1. Yes, it is.
Yep. So there's still been some very close rounds on the part of Derfla, though. I could still see this going either way.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, these are the type of situations where the difference gets made right here. I mean, managing to get the burst off, fighting back to mid-screen, and then back in the corner. That's what you really don't want to see.
Oh,
makes
Fafnir
crazy.
break the wall and killing. I'll say something we saw earlier. Is Shark going for a fake Gunflame in the middle of a block string? Because of his willingness to just toss Gunflame in neutral, that really is a strong option.
Yeah. I mean, Gunflame, while I have moral quandaries about its existence, I don't think... It does open some interesting options. Wow, spinning all your...
What are we doing?
And that's game.
It's unfortunate.
Dang.
I didn't even notice the blood gauge was so high. As soon as Alfred was sitting there teabagging with FD on, I'm like, oh wait.
You know, it was that last clone that made them pop.
Mm-hmm. Well, good games for the both of them. Derfla out at 5th, but still making a good name for themselves.
Oh, absolutely. Derfla, it continues to be a staple. I mean, he's going to continue to be because we're going to VOD review every single one of his matches every week he streams. So the dude is the GOAT and is only going to improve. I'm looking forward to seeing him come back next week. I think he could give Shark, I guess, a good run for his money.
Definitely.
Man, I wish I
that
could
was
come
anything
back
to go off
every
of.
Yeah. But next up, we do have Nameless versus Shark, I guess. This is a tale as old as time. For those of you in the know, this is the 10th Midwest Mash. Both of these players have been here since about the 3rd. Nameless came in a little bit later, I believe, than Shark. Shark is a, like, Midwest Mash 3rd and onwards type of guy. But these players have played almost every week. And some weeks it's been crazy. Nameless 3-0's Shark, I guess. Shark, I guess, 3-0's Nameless back in the loser's run back. Game 5s, whenever it's not 3-0s. They have no respect for each other. And frankly, it scares me. So we're going to see what happens.
I think it's just their play styles. They both play like very aggressively, and it just works out. Makes for some extremely explosive sets.
Oh yeah, extremely explosives. I love watching these two play.
So it is always a fun time, and it's also always a quick time.
Yeah, that's unless they go game 5. Then it's like the equivalent of a normal set for other people.
the equivalent of the Swift 3-0 of others.
Oh, unfortunately, Garudog not going through the fire, but the 6P will get them out of the corner. Backdash on the 5-8. That's a good backdash to represent, especially early on.
Air Super looks like we are going to go for a wall break.
Getting a heaping helping of damage on there.
That's some good damage. Showing Soul what a bit of that damage looks like on him.
Yeah, but now we're going to be looking... Oh, no 6P after the blue RC, and we got Soul in the corner. That could...
Yeah, that was a PRC. It looked like a whiff throw from Nameless. They had to correct it real quick.
This is what Shark, I guess, is here for.
Yep.
Another grab.
The strike throw mix that Soul Badguy is known for.
And if he ever whiffs it, he just PRCs and close slashes you. Brutal.
Yep. Such a powerful option. We're going to see a counter hit close slash from Nameless. Look at that damage. The super to wall break to boot.
Now, I do want to say, a lot of people don't take into consideration burst economy. I know I've talked about it so much, but like, props to Shark for holding on to his burst there, recognizing that this is round 2. Your biggest goal here is to get Nameless to spend any more of their burst that they can while holding onto your own until you know that you stand a chance at winning.
Shark, I guess, is a fucking mad lad.
Oh, yeah.
Do not burst.
The Shark DPs... The Shark DPs always work. It's so funny.
Every time.
Oh, we're living. Hard knockdown, though.
Oh, and the side swap picks him.
Did not block the mix.
Alright, pressing those 2 S's, very brave in front of Giovanna, but not getting punished for it.
That 2D definitely can smoke you from that range.
Oh, it absolutely can. Like, a dash forward 5K would get smoked by that, but I'm just worried about, like, 5H. 5H is disjointed enough to... Oh, God, what a close slap.
Just the geo buttons that reach there.
Now that I think about it, 2S is pretty good to represent, aside from, you know, 5H. It does beat the other common pokes.
It does. Oh, throw, and it just killed.
Throw.
There we go. That's what I'm talking about with those throw executes. I didn't think that was going to kill.
I think I just got kicked from the room.
Okay, it's not just me.
Damn it, Barrett.
Oh, this is also a Midwest Smash classic. We have to have at least one Strive server moment on stream.
I know. And you know what? We love this game so fucking much. We're willing to forgive it. Oh my god, they're fighting. Can you guys watch? They're gonna fight in the background. No.
Connection has been lost.
Oh, it was Ganon's fault. Damn.
Oh.
Ganon. Dang, dude. I don't think it was your fault. I'm just blaming you. I think we got a...
Bro, it's all your fault. You started this.
I think we're still in the room, so we're good.
Yeah, the room is still up.
You know, you think you're winning, and then you realize nobody's winning. We're all just losing, staring at connection loss screens.
Yep.
Real.
I will say, a way that I figured out to like routinely set that bug off is both players smashing the rematch button too quickly, which definitely says a lot about this matchup.
Yeah, they're both mashing P.
They're both mashing. They're trying to move to the next game already.
They're trying to move to the next game before the first round even ended.
They want blood.
What's the set count here? I don't even know at this point.
See, I believe it's 102 Nameless at the moment. So there's a game I just slept through or something. I don't know how I can with this matchup, but...
It's all high-octane bullshit.
Keyword there is bullshit.
Real.
Very true.
Alright, you know, Shark, I guess, really willing to play a relatively patient neutral, just sitting back, pressing 2S. We are seeing those dash forward 2Ks come out after representing the 2S, which is a fairly aggressive option, but otherwise, willing to let Nameless approach.
Yep. Hard knockdown here. Block the cross up.
Ooh.
The YRC is also punished. Looks like Nameless might be looking for a burst hit there. That works out, but I remember during the last VOD review, Jeezi going on a bit of a rant about baiting burst.
Yeah.
I think we'll hear that one come up again.
Yep. I should have kept mashing.
Good grab. Oh, that's scary. That's not what you want to see if you're a Nameless fan.
That's quite a bit of damage, plus a hard knockdown. YRC, no block. Another YRC. But the throw is whiffed.
Oh! There's no shame in getting caught by those. Everybody thinks that it looks so stupid. That shit's good.
But it's in a scramble. That's the difference.
True.
You drop a combo, you do tap dust, that shit's gonna hit.
It always feels bad to get hit by those, though.
It does. Built just enough meter to get the confirm and kill here. For a game 2 to Nameless.
Nameless, up 2 games fairly early on. Now, Dark not taking any time to breathe, once back at him.
Who needs time to breathe when you have blood to take?
So true. And
There's blood in the water.
This is the type of philosophy we look for at the Midwest Mash. That's why I give the violent text whenever I promote it. Kill your enemies! Fill their graves with the bodies of their loved ones. This Sunday at 6. And we attract the type of players that I want to see, like Shark, I guess. And Nameless. Anti-air coming out with the Bandit Bringer. Counter hit close slash, gonna be an optimal, but does force the burst. Nameless still fighting out of the corner. Manages to get a hit, and we're looking at the mid-screen neutral game with Soul. Now, Soul on Season 4 does have a better neutral whiff game punish, especially for mid-screen. But it's still not quite the best there is. Though it is up there.
Do you find it confirmed to end the round, though?
Yeah.
See, burst is looking good for Shark, particularly. Nameless just got that 50% up. Go for a while to Soul confirm if they get a good hit.
Oh, we're looking at that Chave threatening the Guru Dog if Shark, I guess, brings out the Gunflame.
Oh,
that's
Very
that momentum is insane.
You don't even think you're in range for the tap D, and then you just are.
And then she dashes half screen.
Yeah, then she dashes out screen, punishes you on the rebound. It's like, what the hell?
Slid in like Jamiroquai.
Alright, Nameless taking game 3. A convincing 3-0.
Impressive from both players.
Really is. That is... Shark, I guess, out at 4th place. Well, it's unfortunate to say, but he did break the 3rd place curse that he was complaining about last week. It's just the opposite direction, unfortunately.
Happens to the best of us.
Alright, I will see you guys in a bit.
Best of luck. So we're taking no breaks. We're going straight in to Galanos versus Nameless.
Alright, fighting for who's going to play Jeezi in Grand Finals.
What a reward. Oh, so we are going to see Nameless go for A.B.A here. That's an interesting choice. So I want to say that A.B.A loses this matchup pretty hard.
As someone who has experience in this matchup, I played a little bit of A.B.A, like after the first couple months that she was released. She does have a couple of options to play around like some of her normals, and if you get the timing down for the return yo-yo, then you can actually parry it in normal mode. And once you get into the Jealous Rage, you have some absolutely insane anti-airs, like Donzai, and then 2S, and just some insane anti-air or just air-to-air buttons, not to mention some really good tools for a reset that they're using.
Case in point, Jealous Rage does run out there. Using a bit of meter, does find the overhead though.
That mix is brutal.
A.B.A's high-low mix is super strong, even just in normal mode.
Yep, especially when... I guess, especially when they're paired up with a little bit of meter.
Oh, definitely. Is the ultimate mix every character has access to is a fast RC into an overhead option.
Most characters have.
Well, most characters have access to it.
Garrett managing to finally strike back.
Yeah, we do have a round 3 for game 1 here. So Nameless's burst situation is looking pretty solid here. 50% on the Jealous Rage meter as well. Does find the counter on the returning yo-yo. Now just finding a way to get in.
Managing to block his way out. Getting hit though.
Ooh, the Galanos baited with burst.
But it still managed to... Oh my god!
That invincible dash into a big combo.
It's not invulnerable, but it has some insane low profile.
Is that what it is?
It's... yeah. It just has a lot of low profile. Like, it's basically on the floor.
Got it.
What a mashup by Nameless though. Throws insane.
Yep. Straight into Jealous Rage. No wall stick on that. Donzai for Oki.
Donzai trying to look for the
Yep. Forced
For the
out of
DP.
Jealous Rage now. Nameless in a bit of a rough spot. No meter to speak of on any front. Does 6p.
Ooh.
Builds just enough to RC that and take the game.
Immaculate. Now, A.B.A is a pretty good counterpick character in most situations, and it seems like it's working out for Nameless in this particular
I would say
instance.
so. Nameless is playing very patiently, getting around a lot of these Bridget normals and just passively building that Jealous Rage meter. We are seeing a Charge Dust combo coming out, though. Forced Nameless to burst.
Having a tough time blocking this high-low mix from Bridget. But
And there are some games where you're forced to guess and you just guess wrong. DP'd, so we're not holding any mix post Danzai. Nameless had to
very
RC
good
out
use
there.
of the deflect just to get out of meter, but didn't end up working out for him.
Seeing Bridget run the standard pressure.
Absolutely. Not able to pick up off of that yo-yo throw, but is able to pick up afterwards.
Yep, off of that one hit of JD. It's not a whole lot of damage, but it is a hard knockdown coming in here.
Into a safe jump for high-low.
Versus
Baiting the
delayed
burst.
burst, still baited. Which does unfortunately cost Nameless the game.
He's gonna have to be a little bit more careful with that burst.
I will say that is just a tough situation though, because you can get into situations in this game where it's just you burst, and if they call it, you die, but you have to burst there because if they don't, you die.
Ooh, what a fantastic way to get into Jealous Rage, get a good combo started, break the wall, and the anti-air. Oh my god.
Case in point, so I'm not sure about that burst from Galanos, so that puts him in a pretty bad spot going into round 2. Well, Nameless has got sitting on about 75% burst there.
Nameless just blocking it out. Trying to find a good spot to go into Jealous Rage mode.
Biding time, playing good neutral. Galanos does finally find the hit.
Ooh, the strike throw.
Running some throw mix.
The strike throw.
Jealous Rage is online. Going for mix here. Galanos super jumps out. We do see Nameless burst. That's another one where I'm really not
he was running out of the Jealous Rage meter, so it was a risk, but I don't disagree with it. Losing out on the scramble, having to go back to round start. Ooh. Getting a very good counter hit.
Good combo.
Oh.
And now we're running Jealous Rage pressure in the corner. Throw to start. Galanos deflect shields, but it's not enough. All that range that A.B.A has. No super for the wall break though. So here. And Danzai showing off why that button is broken.
So that's 2-1 or 2-1 Nameless?
That is 2-1 to Nameless.
Ooh. Garrett's gonna have to lock his ass in.
Ooh, 6p. It's a little bit too early to catch the roll in there.
Unfortunately. Managing to find his way into Jealous Rage mode, but forced to block it out. Trying to mash out of it. Unfortunate situation for both of them. Garrett is taking full advantage of it.
Yep.
Trying to camp out.
Nameless in a rough spot. No Jealous Rage, no tension, no burst. He does finally find the hit. Use the hit grab to get a little bit of Jealous Rage going. Here we go. This should break the wall. Oh, it sticks.
Oh my god.
Rolling all
Jealous
the way to
Rage
the corner.
Abba,
Opened
able to
up by
chase
the
Abba.
overhead. Nameless is on set point here.
This ABBA counter pick is seeming to be working out for Nameless here.
Definitely, it's working
Maybe he
quite
knows
well.
something we don't. Although I am curious as to why he doesn't pick Geo over this. We'll have to pick his brain at some point.
Yeah, definitely. It's like I said, I do think A.B.A can really struggle in this matchup, but Nameless is showing that the matchup does not matter here. All you need is a little bit of good patience. You will find your way in.
Now, taking this book from a couple different angles, this doesn't seem like the worst matchup in the world. It seems like a little bit closer to even than you might think.
It's very possible. Yep, 5H finds a counter hit there. So now we have round 3 here. Galanos needs to win this next round to stay alive.
Nameless trying to chase after Galanos, but didn't end up working out.
Jealous Rage.
Good burst,
parry
I
there.
disagree with. You were losing the Jealous Rage anyway, should have kept it. Might have taken a little bit extra damage. Oh my god, chasing the backdash?
Ugh. It's a full combo, but did run out of Jealous Rage in the middle of it.
Ooh.
No pickup with the 2H.
Playing a little bit of neutral here.
Oh, wait.
Damn.
But
Galanos
critically
can't
out of...
survive.
See, this is a guess for game situation for Galanos. Does fight his way out with a Fireball Super.
Galanos
still...
is really scared of that Jealous Rage ABBA, so he keeps backdashing and getting caught for it.
That's a fair thing to be afraid of, though. That pressure is so strong.
Utilizing that parry.
Hang on. We have a hard knockdown off of this wall break. This is a guess for game situation for Nameless. Blocks the overhead into the low. Mashed on 2P. Blue Wild Assault to get it started. Hold on. Whiff Don's Eye. PR sees it. Galanos sets up the yo-yo. An extended roll. Just barely fights and keeps the set going. We got another game 5.
This is looking intense from both sides.
Definitely. So we do see Nameless stick with the A.B.A. Probably because that last game was so close. So, out of Jealous Rage again. The command grab has not been represented by Galanos yet, and then getting tagged by the overhead and the Oki. 2H catching out there.
Galanos seeming to clutch it up, making it to set point in his favor.
So I have to see how Nameless adapts there. Galanos throwing the command grab again.
The first hit of 2S in the command grab, that's evil.
It is. Oh, and the cross up JD as well. You know, these are options we really only see Galanos represent when he's really serious.
You know he's locked the fuck in when he's representing some of these
Absolutely.
things.
So fireball up, force the block. Critically, Jealous Rage is out again. The YRC makes it a little safer. And we're back. Running out again though. See, Nameless looking
trying to
stay
utilize
alive
the best of all of Jealous Rage.
the
And it
low.
seems to get him killed every single time.
Oh my god.
There were quite a few drops there where there just wasn't enough Jealous Rage to keep the combo going. Had to kind of improvise a finish.
You guys are gonna give me a heart attack. Bro. Oh. Alright. Dang. Bring him here. Jeezi, come here.
A5.
I got
Alright.
you.
It's up. It's time.
It's time. Bring it here.
Yeah, from the perspective of a previous A.B.A player, I think Nameless is doing a pretty good job in neutral, just in general. Seems to be doing a very good job of chasing Galanos down for being scared of him. But critically seems to have a little bit of a struggle keeping that Jealous Rage up. Since so many times he got forced out of Jealous Rage when he really shouldn't have. But that's behind us. We'll leave it for
We're
moving on to grand finals.
Jumping straight into grand finals here. Galanos is on the losing side.
Let's see if Jeezi can secure another W, or if Galanos can secure their grand reset.
We'll see anything is possible when these two are on the screen.
Jeezi does start the thing off with the reversal, and is willing to use it almost immediately.
It's a very good option. Now, something I noticed kind of critically is that Jeezi was running the spell deck dry before using his super to refill it. It's kind of an interesting playstyle for Asuka, who usually immediately refills the spell that he tosses.
He much prefers to refill his mana with his health rather than his meter. Just so he can use his meter for the card super, and it seems to be working out a lot in his favor.
Yeah, it's just a big change in playstyle from the Jeezi of old.
What a backdash. Jeezi able to find the overhead from that far away.
Now, here's where we got the standard corner pressure for Asuka coming in. But yeah, look at that. 3 spells are empty.
Galanos managing to fight his way out. Getting some good pressure in. Draining Jeezy's mana bar.
Yep. And this super eats a lot of mana up.
Only 1 spell in hand. What the
This
heck?
is the... Yep.
I hate
Now-
Bridget 2H.
It's insane how high that button reaches. Mana finally back online for Asuka. Super to refill the bar, likes what he sees, we're not re-rolling anything. Command grab though.
Command grab for the reset.
5H
Forcing-
beating the round start fireball.
Forcing the burst out of Jeezi. Jeezi utilizing. Oh my god!
Wow. That
This man
deflection.
called him out so hard.
Yep, just knew it was
I
coming.
was-
Refills all 4 spells.
And still gets a counter hit.
Supers up. We're spending 100 meter here. Both supers. Chasing Galanos up to end the game in favor of Jeezi.
Getting that first round victory. It's always the best part of the set. Managing to get something going for... Oh, that big counter hit though.
Forcing the immediate burst from Jeezi. Galanos also bursts, wanting to keep this pressure rolling. Jeezi does find the super jump out though.
Managing to play around the cubes extraordinarily well.
6p, refill that mana there.
Jeezi utilizing the space to catch up on some stuff. Utilizing the super to fill up things.
Super's up, Gravity Staff is online. There's some shenanigans coming out with that. What?
The strike throw mix almost worked out, but
Caught with the low.
oh my god, that killed. Bridget, my low health queen. Actually, no, fuck Bridget. I hate that character.
That's valid.
Fuck Garrett in particular, too.
Fuck Galanos for making this character actually look pretty solid.
I know, right? How dare he ruin Como brackets for the 2 years that he was there?
Teleporting back. DPs through the arpeggio. It's a very brave option, but it does work out.
Managing to get the back throw and securing the kill off of it too.
Yep.
Very impressive.
2H killing with the wall break. That does put Jeezi up 2-0 in this set. One more game and this tournament will be over. Let's see if Galanos can turn this around.
Step back and watch what Garrett's doing.
Let's see. So that is the ultimate respect option at round start, is just to walk back. That's gonna catch the rollout. The PRC makes it safe. So that would have hurt quite a bit if it had hit raw like that.
What a cube.
Jeezi again, chasing Galanos up.
Managing to get the wall spot with the super for the hard knockdown. Securing some pressure, deciding to stay back, utilizing the super to refills.
We are running it, finally see something we like. Arpeggio's up, Yo-Yo doesn't care though. Sweep trading with the fireball. Asuka has no mana. So Galanos is playing it careful. Let the mana come back online. And now we've got spells again.
Ooh, what an unfortunate overhead. In the gravity wells staff.
Little funny staff going. Empty spell deck though.
Very well. Into the 6P round start, hit the... Must be nice to have a working 6P. My characters don't hit that 5P
Naturally.
round start with 6P.
No,
I've just enough. Trying to get them
out of spell options though, and Galanos knows it. Catching all these mashing options from Jeezi, probably just wants to pop that super.
Very good YRC. It's not seeming to get him the finishing touch that he needs. The delayed roll to catch the 6P.
That spell deck is so empty, so we're playing with a honestly and truly nerfed Asuka with no spells on deck. Mana is almost empty, meaning that shield's gonna go down. Super high risk.
There it is.
Forces Jeezi to
They're
burst.
both looking for something.
Finally finds a tap dust. However, Galanos did get a burst. So the burst situation is very much in favor of Galanos for this game.
Managing to find a counter hit with blue wild assault and establishing some pressure.
Yep. So we are running at 2D whiffs. There's no whiff punish.
Using that BRC to be
That
safe.
6P hit. That 6P deserved to hit. That one was fine.
Must be nice.
Arpeggio's rolling. So we do have a speed staff up off screen. Just ran out. 6H. Close slash to break the wall. 5H hitting straight through the cube.
Utilizing half of that meter just to get out of pressure. And then securing a kill with the... Hold on.
What? Galanos is alive!
He's alive!
He's setting up. We know Jeezi loves that fuzzy mash, so any stagger is going to go down to a 2P. Damn. Just like that.
Good game to the both of them.
Is it well played with both players? That last round was so tense.
All right. Now, everybody, we're coming to the end of a late night. I hope y'all had a good weekend. We have a couple questions that we need to answer before we end our day. Again, today is the 10th Midwest Mash. We've been doing this for over 2 months now, every single week, and we've done nothing but grow. Thank you guys for popping out every single week. I love the community that we built. I love that we've been inviting our friends. Obviously, we've had new players show up almost every single week, and almost every single week we've grown. I hope we can continue to have a good trajectory like this. I mean, again, we're having great players come out here. If we get enough attention, we could eventually probably convince Adventure to come on out. We might even get somebody like Ooey Gooey. We might not want those Anji players here, but we can certainly get them if we
filthy Anji players.
Because we have a great scene here. And I know that, you know, the East Coast and the West Coast are a lot more connected than the Midwest is, but we've got something here. We've got KC people coming out. We've got Columbia people, shout out Ganon, coming out.
Oh, yeah.
We've got St. Louis, of course. And I just want to give a thank you to everybody who made this possible. Thank you, Jared, for helping us in the background. The Meme D3 did a lot of work today. We had a lot of people in our bracket, and they did a ton for score reporting. Thank you, Derfla, for yet again this week letting us use your stream. I very much appreciate you taking time to make this look good and to let us host on your channel and all of that. Ganon and Requiem, thank you for being my co-commentators today. It's always a blast having you guys out.
Absolutely, man.
Yeah,
I love to be here. I wish I could join more often, but, you know, family comes first.
We'll treasure the days we can get you out. And
Absolutely.
in regards to all the matches tonight, we talked earlier, every single week we do our favorite set of the night. If you guys are in the chat, feel free to name your favorite set, whether it was streamed or not, whether it was yours or not. But I'll start the ball rolling. Chdr and Shark, I guess, was a goated freaking match.
That was a pretty good set.
Absolutely.
I think that's my favorite for the night. What about you guys?
I will say I'm torn. So, if I may, I think I'm gonna give two answers. One's the popular, it's the Shark, I guess, versus Chdr. The other, all the way back in Winner's Quarters, Galanos versus GanonDegen was also a fantastic set to watch.
Jeezi joined.
Ganon almost cut me short. That was brutal.
As the person who played in that set, I do have a little bit of bias, but I will say that's probably my number one. But a very close number two, KilSwitch versus Nameless. Underrated.
Oh, that was a good set.
That's a good answer.
That was a very good set. It was extraordinarily close, and I think both players played that extremely well.
Yeah. And Derfla, what about you? Got any feelings on the matter?
Certainly, Losers Finals, Galanos versus Nameless. That was a great set.
Dude, mine was absolutely Galanos versus Nameless. You should have seen me at my seat. I looked like a 13-year-old.
Dude,
I was like, get him!
four?
Get him!
Oh
Kill
my
him!
god.
Kill him! No, kill him! Come on! 2S! He's in the air! Press 2S! He dies!
He whipped it. He whipped the 2S. It didn't even work.
No, dude. There were so many times where Galanos is rolling right above
It's
Nameless
called
AR-10, and he doesn't press 2S! Press the 2S!
Jeezi being a Galanos hater, as always.
But so I'll admit, like, subconsciously, I was like, damn, I want to play Galanos.
You were just saying that.
I'm not just saying that, dude. Like, if you heard me, you would have thought there were two niggas in my head, bro. I'm telling you. I was like, oh, okay, huge roll. Damn, nice 2S. I was just saying. Dude, every time he did the ABBA slide under your 5H, I was gripping my bald head, bro.
Dude,
oh my
in the
God.
middle of my block strings. I was like, you just blocked 2S. How are you doing that? I didn't know that was a thing.
Bro, he rolled under the super, and I was like, you can fucking do that? What?
Dude,
I was gripping my head of hair, dude.
Your head of hair.
I learned things about the matchup. I've played very good ABBAs, and not a lot of them were counterplaying Bridget like that. That shit was scary.
I know. I took some notes.
Yeah, no.
Do you not do dual mains on the top 8 graphic?
No.
We can, and I'll try to get that knocked out quick. I know that Derfla's been doing that for me the last couple weeks. Thank you, Derfla. But
yeah, he just posted it.
Oh my god, are you serious? Oh my god,
we gotta do this. Hold up.
But thank you guys for coming out tonight. You guys are what make this thing special. And even though the game brings us together, it's the community that keeps us together. And I hope I can see each and every single one of you next week.
Absolutely.
You learned that from HR?
Dude,
I will say.
Corporate's got me speaking in tongues. This is terrible.
So we will be here and we will continue playing Venom.
Hell yeah.
I'll
telling
see
you.
the next time I can show up is it's most definitely not going to be next week, but we'll see. We'll see.
I'm telling you, next Unica patch, when they dumpster Asuka even more for no reason, you're gonna see me on someone else.
Aw, you've said that.
No,
for
I
so
mean
many
it.
months, brother.
I mean it. No. I'm
You've
not swapping
saying that
now.
for
I've been
months
playing
before.
Nago. I think Asuka can do it. Kind of. Good enough for me. But if he gets any more nerfs, I'm swapping.
I can't wait for them to nerf him. They're gonna be like, "What do you mean his fire cubes can count up to 5? Limit that
Let's
shit
nerf
to
him for
3."
absolutely no reason.
Let me set shit to 3 and make it take the same amount of time as it would to charge up to 5.
Yep.
That would be a very Arxis thing to do. We have all these characters.
Like, we will not
Johnny,
have
Potemkin,
Asuka apology.
Sin,
Get the
running
Asuka-
rampant. Let's nerf Asuka.
One sec, I gotta kick Jeezi. We're not having an Asuka apologist end this stream on it.
No, yes we are.
All right.
Jeeza moved to
He's
bracket
moved out.
hangout.
I hope you all have a good rest
Jeeza
of your
moved to
night.
bracket
Jeez,
commentary.
go away.
Oh,
I don't know how to actually kick you.
Jeeza moved to
All right.
bracket hangout.
Good night, everybody. Bye. Bye.
See ya.
GG's.